Oh, I see y'all plotting already. What's up, Satellite Sun? What's up, Eva? What's up, Lojo? Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. I hope you're all doing well. I certainly am. I'm doing spiffy, which is what I would say of my outfit as well. I think I've worn this to stream before, right? I think a couple Saturdays back, actually, I did the whole V-neck and blazer thing. It's very comfy. And it's what I wore to the daddy-daughter dance I went to today, which was a load of fun. It was really, really nice. My daughter had a really good time. We actually had dinner this time. When I took my older daughter a couple years ago, it was just snacks and stuff. They've actually fleshed it out quite a bit since then. They had catered pasta and stuff. I was like cosplaying as 47. I'm not quite there yet. Close, but I'm missing the sweet tattoo as well. But you know, nobody's perfect, frankly. So I do have a very tasty little drink tonight. We have some friends over right now. They're having a little party out there that I just ran from like a weird shut-in. And they gave me a little can of rum mojito that I am almost done with. And it's quite good. Not much left though, so you won't be able to there it is. There it is. I was gonna warn you, and I should have known. No warning needed. So be it. But yeah, it's been a very nice day. Been a very, very nice, very, very productive day. Busy, in and out a lot. But the girls, the ladies are having a party right now. I'm here. We did our daddy-daughter dance. Older daughter had practice. They did their abacus lessons. The pace at Alex, of course not. Of course not. Why do you think it's so low already? I've been pre-gaming as I am wont to do. So you need not worry about that, friendos. Yeah, just a good day. Just a really solid day. I didn't play. No, I did play something today. I did in fact play something. I played the Street Fighter 6 demo. I downloaded it and I played it, and I discovered, chat, that my computer is old. I am at last feeling the age of my computer because it does not run Street Fighter 6 well. And it's brought me to a sort of a crossroads, a reckoning, an awakening, one might say, a realization that after, I mean, a really long time, to be fair. I mean, I got this GeForce GTX 1070 when they were new, when that was like top of the line. So that's been a while. Yeah, it may just be time for a change. It may be time to upgrade. I do have an ace up my sleeve though. I mean, not a literal one. I've got nice deep sleeves here, but I do have a favor I can call in, I think, because my father is big on PC hardware, and in fact he just upgraded his PC late last year, I think, in December or so. He got himself a brand new computer, and I think he still has the one he was using prior to that, which should be an upgrade from my current one. So I'm gonna confer with him tomorrow, see if he has anything that can help me out. 1070 is a little better than your 750 Ti at least. Same thing happened to you today. My PC is 7 years old and damn near gave out on you today. Yeah, I mean, that's always been a fear in the back of my head that one of these nights I'm gonna come and sit down to a stream and it's just not gonna start. Like the motherboard's gonna burn out, the processor, the graphics card. I mean, this is, God, when did I put this thing together? It's been 7 or 8 years, definitely. It was around the time I started doing reviews, I suppose. What's up, Mr. Alien Cryatus? Current schedule ends exactly when you start streaming. I hope it goes well. Thank you. And I appreciate you poking in to say hello. Had taken part and disconnect and reconnect a few things, and that got back going again. Built yours in 2016, been going strong, is showing its age. Yeah, I think mine was either 2017 or 2018. I think. I need a new system. Everything's so old. There's no point in piecemeal upgrades. It's kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, it's just after a while, it's just been so long. It's like, why not just swap everything out? Because after a point, you hit those ages where it's like you can't even be sure if the stuff that's still working fine is gonna give out on you or not. Because I mean, everything has its failure states, and you never can be sure when something's gonna hit theirs. So, especially when you're buying all kinds of parts from all kinds of places. So yeah, that's on my mind, chat. Hopefully if and when when I do upgrade my PC, it won't be too disruptive to the screaming schedules. It can't be. I'm forever screaming internally. Can I replace this? It's still working well enough and doing cost so much that I can't justify it yet. Yeah, I think Street Fighter 6 was literally an awakening for me, because I'm realizing now that there may now be new games that come out that I want to play, and there's really no reason not to play them, that my computer is just not going to be able to handle. I mean, thanks to the goodness of folks' hearts, I have some recent releases, like I guess Elden Ring is relatively recent, that I'm not 100% confident I could run well if I wanted to. Much to say nothing of streaming it, which is more technically intensive than just playing the game straight up. So yeah, it may just be time just to head it off before I run into a situation where I'm like, hey gang, let's stream this game, and then I try to stream it just runs like garbage. So your issue right now, I got laid off a few weeks ago. I'm putting a new one together, just isn't viable right now. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm in a very fortunate situation where I can crib a lot of hardware from my father, and most people are not in a situation like that. So, I mean, even if I can't get an entire system from him, I can get. Well, I think what may end up happening is I can get a more recent system from him, and then if I want to go a little bit further with the graphics card or something, I could just spend my own money to swap that. Whatever money that would have gone to building an entirely new system, I can go towards specific hardware upgrades to whatever I get from him. Partner got a 4070. I get a free 20 something. I don't remember. It's RTX, better than my current 1070. Let's wait for my new power supply to get here. Yeah, I'm on a 1070 as well, Helvy. Seems like a lot of people, that's where they entered well, I guess it's not even the current generation anymore. That's the last generation that a lot of people upgraded. Everybody's sitting on their 1070s for as long as possible. There it is. I knew somebody was gonna request Harleys. Out of morbid curiosity, if nothing else. Good evening, Manic. Good to see you. Not that I even need it. I just play retro and indie stuff. Builds a few years old. I mean, on the one hand, yeah, I mean, I could certainly stream indefinitely, given my wheelhouse. Because I mean, Power Hours nights, I'm not even playing anything on the PC. I mean, I use a Game Boy emulator right now, but everything else is hardware emulation, just running through. And then yeah, the overwhelming majority of PC stuff we play isn't even from this decade. It isn't even from last decade. It's from the before times, the ancient times. Darby Wingle, thank you so much for subscribing. 23 months, dude. I always do this wrong. There's nothing wrong with you, friendo. There is nothing wrong. I very much appreciate it. Thank you. I think mine is a 3060 or some crap. I got a gaming laptop after your desktop broke. Nice. I actually have a gaming laptop. It's my work laptop. Because I work for a game company, when we all shifted to working from home, they got us Alienware no, not Alienware. No, they got us it's this symbol. What is this? What did I buy? Whatever this is. My laptop is the same brand, and it goes. It tears. It is way more powerful than my desktop. Razer? Looks like one of the fish from last night. Isn't that kind of like Razer's thing is like snakes, serpents, and demons and stuff? I don't know. I bought this mouse so long ago, I don't even know. This is oh yeah, this is a Razer Death Adder Elite. Yeah. Snake stuff. I got a snake. See the secret of serpent desk. They're famous for their poor quality. I gotta say, this mouse, no lie, this mouse is probably the best mouse I've ever had. Like, straight up. I've had a lot of mice. I've had Microsoft mice, I've had Logitech mice, I've had weird off-brand mice, I've had gaming mice, I've had garbage mice off the shelf. This is hands down the best mouse I've had. Like, and it's not even close. It is outlasted any other mouse I've ever had. So I don't know. Maybe they got this right. Who can say? Should get the next one, Deathbringer Elite. Golden Axe joke, yeah. What's up, Fury Fighter? Good to see you. Good evening. Corsair mouse is so nice, minus the damn cord. I mean, mine's corded, but I don't care. I've got so much cord. It's just kind of like balled up over here in a corner you can't see. I'm so glad y'all can't see the majority of my desk. It'd just be another vector for y'all to just rib me endlessly. I mean, now that I've mentioned it, you can. You can just be like, wow, Oddish, nice garbage desk, Lamau. It just won't have the same impact knowing that you haven't seen it. I've only described it obliquely to you. So, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. Not even worth it. But yeah. Yeah, I think I do believe in upgrade. An upgrade is in our future, chat. So I know you live in filth. There's the one thing you can trust in. Two-Hit, thank you so much for the raid, buddy. What's going on? Thank you so much. I hope Zelda's treating you well. Using 2 foldable tray tables as a desk. Thank you. Thank you, Fury Fighter. Solidarity. Solidarity and trash setups. So much underground exploration. Nice. Very nice. Now, is this like, without getting too spoilery, I guess, is underground exploration, is it actual like cave networks? Is there like a whole underground area? Or is it like, are you talking like dungeons? Like more traditional Zelda dungeons? Because I'm thinking about the Zelda games that I played, and there's not really a whole lot of undergrounding. More the former? Ooh. That sounds neat. That sounds pretty enticing. I've heard a lot of people praising Tears of the Kingdom as the game that developers can make when they don't have to worry about building a game from the ground up. Like, I know a lot of people were apprehensive of them building a new Zelda game out of the bones of the previous one and worrying that it would cut too close to the previous game. And it sounds like it's the exact opposite of that. That the developers just took all that time and effort that was saved and just pumped all of that into being as expansive and creative as possible. Worked great for Majora's Mask. Oh, was that like the same situation? They basically just took the bones of Ocarina of Time and just went ham on it. A whole second layer of world? That's super cool. That sounds really, really neat. Tears of the Kingdom has all of the above, wells, caves, dungeons, separate underground. Ooh. Even the saying is the bones of the previous one, the topography of the world has changed so much it may as well be a new world. That is really cool. That is really, really cool. They did we were just talking about the Far Cry series last night. They did a bit of that in Far Cry as well. Like, if I remember correctly, the map for Far Cry 4 and Far Cry Primal are the same. But because Far Cry 4 takes place in the present, Far Cry Primal takes place in prehistoric times, you can't tell the difference. Or you can, like, it's, you can't tell they're the same. You can't tell, yeah. The opposite of what I just said. I'm a public speaker, chat. I've been doing this for nearly 5 years. Yes, time for another drink. Lovely. Delicious, but no more, I'm afraid. Now I have to go with boring old water. Harvestell has been an absolute joy to play. Wonderful visuals, music, combat, farming, simple and relaxing. Adore the character designs. There's a lady. There's a lady. That's a lady, all right. And a fine figure of a woman she is. At least tweak durability so it's less obnoxious. Fire Temple Dungeon and Tears of the Kingdom is like some Donkey Kong minecart maze. Majora's Mask is the same topography, completely new excuse me, map and dungeons, almost as all the assets for Ocarina of Time. It seems like a good way to handle it. How all the assets are there, just remix them entirely. Straight durability still sucks. Merging stuff increases the durability by a lot. It's one of the first skills you get. Building out Littlewood again. Nice. Excuse me. I cooled on Littlewood a bit. I'm not like. I think I mentioned this. I'm in one of those moods where I'm not real sure what I want to be playing at the moment. I've downloaded some possibilities, some things that I do want to look at, but I haven't found anything to really sink into. I thought Littlewood might do the trick, but yeah. I'm not in the mood for anything like Animal Crossing adjacent right now, I think. The way the artist does the eyes is alluring. Never seen them drawn like that before. Nice. Link snaps apart way too easily. Oh my. So yeah, gaming. Play Doom Eternal is probably the furthest from Animal Crossing you can get. I'd just be thinking of Isabelle the whole time. Like, why isn't she here? I thought she was supposed to be in this. Fusion Stuff changes the entire durability paradigm because you just attach things to random sticks and broken swords. Probably the only person who never minded Breath of the Wild durability. I didn't. For the relatively brief time I played it, I didn't think it was a problem. It's more that just the entire game was overwhelming to me. So I'll go back to it eventually. If nothing else, I'm sure y'all will make me stream it eventually. We will eventually get there in our playthrough of the entire Zelda series franchise. Came out on the same day. I remember the memes. How could you not? They were too perfect. Big critique of the games. The weapons are basically your levels. They scale up and down with the region you're in. If you're in an earlier region, you can easily wind up down leveling. Very linear power progression for a very non-linear game otherwise. Made you think outside the box to do combat more? Yeah, my experience with the weapons in Breath of the Wild is just like pick up more shit. Oh, you're out of weapons. Pick up more stuff. Just grab something to beat people over the head with. We do need to move forward on that. Yeah, I was discussing some things adjacent to that with my wife because I've been looking at the GPG budget, thinking ahead, looking forward, planning some purchases and whatnot. So, and yes, Chief in my mind is moving forward with Zelda stuff, because that's like the one thing that I'm seriously considering doing that I have a bit of a roadblock for at the moment. I'd like to go ahead and get that cleared. So, discussing your allowance, huh? No, I have my wife is well aware of the GPG slush fund, because I pay for a bunch of our luxury stuff out of it. Like all of our subscriptions to different streaming services and whatnot. All that actually comes out of my budget. Discretionary, of course. Because y'all's overwhelming generosity means I have more than enough to get the games that we actually want to play, so. Lurk playing Final Fantasy VI, got to the Opera House last night. Opera House is such a wonderful part of that game. I mean, I feel like Final Fantasy VI has a lot of peaks in it, and very few valleys. It's more like, to me, Final Fantasy VI is a lot of peaks and then a bit of downtime between them. And the Opera House is definitely one of the highest points. CDI Zelda, yeah. Pixel Remastered does something really neat with his opera scene. Ooh. Don't Harley remind you of someone from DBZ? He looks like Rad Spencer in that art. He does. Master Roshi's wearing glasses. Never just sat down and played a Zelda game. It's one of those weird individually specific gaps in pop culture that just happen. I know what you mean, Helveet. There have been a couple really big games that I just missed. They just passed me by. Skyrim is chief among them. I've never played Skyrim. I love Morrowind. I tolerate Oblivion, but I just never played Skyrim, and I'm sure I would love it. I'm sure I'd have a fantastic time with it. But I never played it. And at this point, I just feel like I missed the moment, despite the fact they keep re-releasing it every year or two. I'm just like, I guess I just wasn't there for it. Ah, the great Saya Man. Yeah, I see it now. I totally see it. That's funny. I just noticed D-Bag has an age shave in his head. Yes, he does. Yes, he is peak early 90s character design. He's the cool scientist. He has a doctorate in cool. And he will remind you of that every chance he gets. Don't think it's gonna top 5 or 9 for you as your favorite during your time with 6. That's great. Never played Gears of War game. I'm not sure I'm missing anything. I loved Gears of War 1. I mean, I had my complaints about it. But I enjoyed Gears of War 1 enough to immediately replay it on a higher difficulty after we beat it. And then I never played any of the other ones. I own Gears of War 2. I have an Xbox 360 copy of Gears of War 2 that I bought with every intention of playing it and then just didn't. So, yeah. Skyrim, your mixed on is fun, but I hate tacked on systems and having to craft part never felt right. I bet that hits different in 2023. I bet with the benefit of hindsight and the rise of crafting in like every game ever, I bet that hits different. Seems like it's well done if you like cover shooters. Yeah, I mean, Gears of War 1 was a really fun time as a cover shooter. I never liked the mindless criticisms of cover shooters. Like, it's a good system. It's a really good alternative to it's a really good alternative to the less dynamic cover systems of like the early Call of Duty games where you expose yourself, you get grape jelly on your face. Well, no, excuse me, strawberry jelly on your face, and then you hide for a bit until it goes away. Or just the out and out chaos of older first person shooters like Quake and Half-Life and Doom. The mechanical cover-based shooters like God of War I thought were really interesting. they have their own pace to them. It's very metered. It works well for console games because it's less dynamic. Yeah, it's much more straightforward, and I think that fits well with a controller shooter. Because I'm sorry, like first-person shooters with a controller just don't. Yeah, I can't. I could do it for a while. In the heyday of Call of Duty, the original release of Modern Warfare 2, I got caught up in the hype. All my friends were playing it. I got an Xbox 360 and the 360 version of Modern Warfare 2 so I could play with them. And I played a lot of it on controller, and it was manageable, but it was never as much fun as playing a first-person shooter with keyboard and mouse. Cover shooters, I just need something else to maintain my interest in them. Mass Effect is a running around talkie builds that help help become more interesting to you. I just think like shooting galleries are fun, and that's basically what cover shooters are. They're like a series of different shooting galleries, basically. And in the good ones, like Gears of War, they're shooting galleries where you can move around in the gallery. You know, it's like if you've played if you played like the later Time Crisis games, if you played like Time Crisis 4 or 5, then you know you have dynamic hiding spots. Like instead of just popping out, you can choose to pop out to like the left or the right. And it changes a lot about the game because you're no longer just expected to pop up in some dude's face and blast him before he blasts you. You can actually flank people. And that's a big part of the appeal of something like Gears of War. It's not as dynamic as a full-on first-person shooter, but then again, you do have like risk-reward situations where you enter a very conspicuous firefight, you take cover, you start fighting. You're getting overwhelmed by dudes. There's a lot of them closing in on you. Do you risk taking damage to leave that point of cover to try and move to a more advantageous spot? Or do you try to battle back from where you're at with the resources that you have? So there are still some really interesting choices to be made in those games, even with the more limited focus of their mechanics. And again, I think Gears of War handled that really, really well. So Max Payne had the shoot dodge move. I mean, yeah. That made all the difference in Max Payne. I'm not sure there was a single fight I did in Max Payne that I did not start with the shoot dodge. Cover shooters are fine if that's your only gimmick. That's kind of lame. I think Deus Ex and Metal Gear Solid do it right. I mean, they're not cover shooters. So, and they've got, like, their focus is elsewhere. I don't know. I feel like that's like saying first-person shooters are fine, but if shooting things is all you're doing, that's kind of lame. What's up, PM Collector Boy? Tapped out early last time. What'd you think of Lure? Yeah, Lure was hilarious. Lure was so funny. Gotten two people play Lure since last night. They both loved it. I bet Helvete. Yeah, Lure was a really good time. Admittedly, I hated the cover shooting and sleeping dogs. That's because the hand-to-hand was way more fun, and with the early game encouraged you to invest in. Yeah, I will say, cover shooting is not something that I think other games should tack into their own system. I think if you're going to do a cover shooter, like, the cover shooting needs to be the focus of the system, because there is a lot you can do with cover shooting. And even if you just stick to the basic mechanics of cover shooting, as long as you're having dynamic encounters, where the situation changes, where enemies come in from different areas and force the player to relocate or threaten their positions, it's great. It works really, really well. But I don't think cover shooting works when it's not the main focus of the gameplay. I think when you tack it on with other stuff, like, there was some game that had cover shooting mechanics that I literally never used. And I'm trying to remember what it was. What was the game that popularized it? Was it Kill Switch? I would wrongly attribute it to God of War. Gears of War, sorry. I would wrongly attribute it to Gears of War. I'm sure there was something else before Gears of War, and Gears of War just kind of helped expand the genre. I don't know what the first big cover shooter was. Did you have finding that last fish? I went to bed before you fished up. No, I didn't, Chaos. We never figured out what those last 3 fish were, and some folks in Discord said they checked some videos online, and it seems like nobody else has caught those 3 fish either, so it might just be oversight. Or it might be, they might just be so rare, nobody's really figured out how to get them. Big gimmick to Sleeping Dogs cover shooting really did not work. It's like if you jump over cover, you get some bullet time to kill a few people. You should never be using it. You just left covers as a sleeping duck. I like that. That's funny. Yeah, you're gonna die. Winback inspired Kill Switch inspired Gears as far as you know. Interesting. I know precious little about Winback or Kill Switch, so. Yeah, cover shooting when done well feels like it feels more like you're having an actual tactical firefight than a lot of first-person shooters manage, and I think that's a big part of the appeal. Kill Switch is one of the space Nazis. No, that's Killzone. Too many kill games. Too many kill games. I think we can all agree on that, surely. Speaking of too many games, chat, before we get too deep in the weeds of our video game debate, why don't we play some video games? And why don't we find some video games to play by getting into the magazine? Because if you're here on Thursday, and imagine the vast majority of you were, we only got through one feature of Nintendo Power, and that was Cybernator. We did play a bunch of stuff from the letters page that y'all dug out of there, but there's still 4 more Super Nintendo features in this issue. And I have a feeling y'all are gonna want to look at each and every one of them, so. Wasn't the very first Rainbow Six a cover shooter? I think the first Rainbow Six, not in the sense that we're talking about. The first Rainbow Six was an extremely tactical shooter. It was all about pre-planning, getting your team in place, and taking out enemies before they had the chance to do anything. Because a single shot was, if I remember correctly, a single shot was extremely fatal in the original Rainbow Six. So it was all about planning and execution. Yeah. It was not a series of chest-high walls. I think if anything, the mechanic I like from Gears, the active reload system. Yes, absolutely. I love the active reload system from Gears, and I'm so glad that other games like Enter the Gungeon picked up on that. It's just, it makes no sense. There's no mechanical or lore reason for it to exist, but oh my god, it's so fun. It feels so good to be blasting dudes, have to switch out magazines, just hit that reload just right at the right time, and then just get right back to blasting. You end up, when you get really good at it, you end up in like this really zen rhythm of like blasting, quickly reload, blasting, quick reload. It's so much fun. I had Rogue Spear, fun game, old first shooter style, but use commands to have people move into place or take over different units or characters. Active reloads make reloading a more interesting choice to me than just reload when enemies aren't around you, so I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. You know, reloading is an important tactical element of firefights, but having something else to do rather than just pushing reload, it just makes a huge difference. And it really makes me wish they would gamify more common systems like that. That Outlaws had a great reload system. Did it? What's up, Arcane? Did you find out what the missing fish was? No, we never figured that out. And some folks in Discord that did some further research. It seems like other folks haven't been able to figure out what those fish are, so for now it should be a mystery. Oh, you reload a bullet in a magazine at a time, so you had to decide to reload the entire magazine for these people or only partially reload. That's cool. That's a neat tactical consideration. I really want to stream Outlaws sometime. I only ever played the demo of Outlaws when I was a kid, and it was neat. It's definitely a neat game. I think it would make a really good retro FPS night. Yeah, Outlaws was using Wild West weaponry, like, yeah, revolvers and Winchester rifles and stuff like that, so. Receiver 1 and 2 are very cool. Those are games that feel absolutely amazing once you nail down the mechanics, but it takes a while to get there. I love both the Receiver games so much. Just the tactile firearm handling is so good. And they've got really neat vibes to them as well. I love the whole mind kill thing going on, so. Y'all are making me want to stream other things, and you shouldn't be doing this on Power Hours nights because we've got specious SNES games to resurface. Like shooting myself in the leg by mistake is really funny. The first time I did that, I laughed so hard I cried. I was just like mashing the reload button for just as many bullets as I need to get through a firefight. Really satisfying. Yeah, definitely. Power Hours, the modern ages. I mean, someday, I've mentioned it before, someday I would love to do the Power Hours treatment with PC Gamer. I think it would be way more complicated. It would require a ton more work. But doing Power Hours style nights using old issues of PC Gamer would be super cool. Going on the Power Hours instead of chattering, it's hard, Naren. It's hard. We have such good conversations around here. Well, just now reaching the first game of the Harley franchise. There is no Harley franchise, right? That'd be weird. That'd be really weird. Anyway, quick schedule reminder. I don't stream on Sundays, so no stream tomorrow night. That's our one night off a week. On Monday, we'll be back with Quest for Glory. Maybe finishing it, maybe not. I don't know. Does probably mean Wednesday and possibly Tuesday are kind of wide open next week. I don't know what I'm gonna fill those with, but you know me. I'll figure something out. We'll continue the Power Hours next Thursday and Saturday, and then I don't have any plans for Friday yet. We'll figure it out. Maybe more spoopy horror night stuff. Maybe a wheel night. Maybe a game jam. I don't know. That'd be awesome to do PC Gamer style Power Hour night. I would love it, but man, like, I can do the Power Hours because it's relatively easy to get the entire archive of like NES, SNES games just ready and raring to go. But like, I would need to effectively do a PC Gamer night. I would need to hunt down every game that they reviewed, every game that's advertised, every game that's mentioned in articles, and get them running on my PC before ever even starting the issue. Yeah. Unless we narrowed the scope, well, I mean, Christ, even if we only narrowed the scope to games that are reviewed in the issue, that's still like 20 to 30 games, because PC Gamer magazines were thick. They did not hold back. They covered a lot of ground each issue, and they had like bonus sized issues like at least twice a year, I think. So yeah, there's no way around it. If we wanted to do a proper Power Hour style thing with it, it would just be a ton of work. So, and I absolutely will not start something like that while we're doing the Power Hours. It would be a theoretical follow-up to the Power Hours. If by the grace of God, we actually do make it through the entire run of Nintendo Power someday, like 20, 30 years from now. I imagine 90s verse that contains all the has-been mascots. Yeah, has Harley been in anything else? I'm really curious about this. I sincerely doubt it. I don't think this game had much of an impact. I don't think most of you knew this game existed until you tuned in tonight, right? Are we going to the last issue of Nintendo Power Stopping the Wii? My intention is to go to the very last issue. 200, what is it, like 206, 200 and something teens? I want to go all the way. You've played this before. I actually have a story about this one. Now that we're properly nerd in the magazine. I've played Harley's Humongous Adventure before. I rented it when I was a kid. And when I was a kid, I was one of those weirdos who had to read the manual before they started the game. That's right, chat. That's right, chat. I did things literally by the book. If a game had a manual, if it was handy, I would read the manual cover to cover before starting. I mean, if it was one of those old school RPGs that like walks you through the first 10 hours of the game or whatever, I wouldn't read through that part, but I'd read everything up to that part or whatever. I remember distinctly when I got Harley's Humongous Adventure, I made the mistake of reading the manual. Yep, I did what Satellite said. I read the manual on the car ride home, and it was a particularly bad one, and I got very, very motion sick. But I didn't want to waste any time when I got home. So feeling queasy though I went straight upstairs, and I started playing Harley's Humongous Adventure, and I remember enjoying it. But I felt queasy and awful the whole time I was playing it. And I played it for a couple hours, I think, because I had no sense of moderation when I was a kid. And then after that, I had to lay down. I was just like wiped out or something. And I remember, because we must have gotten it on Friday. I remember Saturday, I got up and I started playing Harley's Humongous Adventure again. And like the nausea came rushing back. And I'd never experienced that before. But because I had pushed myself to play it while I was queasy, I got this mental association between playing this game and feeling sick. So I am hoping, very much hoping, that the intervening like 25, 30 years has dissociated that for me, and I'm not gonna suddenly like projectile vomit while playing this game. But you never know, chat. You never know. These mental associations are strange things. I miss the beginning of the story. The visuals great. No, there's nothing wrong with the visuals. It's a pretty good looking game. Because so the idea is you are just the raddest scientist to ever exist. You designed your own jumpsuit. You have your own jetpack. You clearly cut your own hair because you couldn't pay somebody to do this to someone's head. And you built yourself a shrink ray, but badass dumbass that you are, you shrank yourself with it. And somehow mutated a bunch of bugs at the same time. The bugs took your shrink ray apart. So now you gotta go find them and piece your radical thing back together. This latest small person, a huge world adventures from high-tech expressions. And while the concept is nothing new, Rob and George would tell you first and foremost, this game doesn't need to exist because something tangential to it already does. I'm never gonna let that go, by the way. This one has solid play control and some twists that make it interesting to play. Is vomiting TOS? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I'd rather not find out. I'd really rather not find out. Manual's part of the experience, but it's a shame a lot of digital compilation games either have no manual or very basic one that doesn't even come close to it. I know, PM Collector Boy. And I mean, it's more a sign of the times than anything. Like, just companies want to get games out as cheaply as possible. The shift to digital media. But God, I have over here, back behind my setup, I have an entire bookshelf of game manuals and guides and stuff, and I treasure them so much. There are so many good ones. My Fallout manuals, I love those. My big Crusader No Remorse guide. The guide that came with TIE Fighter that's written like an in-universe journal is just so good. Manuals for old CRPGs are in fact amazing. I have the Baldur's Gate 1 manual somewhere. Yeah, because I have the physical copy of the original. But yeah, it's very much a lost art. And it's a damn shame too, because it really was a part of the experience. It really was. I have all the manuals for my Super Nintendo games. I still have all of those too. I mean, they tended not to go as deep. And I mean, some of them, like Konami manuals, were always like black and white and very cheaply made. But still, I mean, they were a part of the experience, an important part of the experience. Alpha Centauri's is I showed you all when we streamed Alpha Centauri. It's a book. It's straight up a book. It's like a 100-some page book describing every system in absolutely loving detail. Remember my first game manual, SimCity 2000, just Chunky Boy? Yeah, I have that one too. I had SimCity 2000 on CD. I remember that TIE Fighter manual. Yours got lost somewhere along the way. Yeah, let me just dig it out real quick, because it's so good. Yeah, here we go. Oh, God. The Steel Chronicles, chat. Nice, thick manual here. How many pages is this? 96 pages. 96 pages of it starts with a prologue. Elsewhere, battles have been fought. The Great Death Star destroyed. The Rebel Alliance, with Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Chewbacca the Wookiee, has celebrated its first major victory against the Empire. The Emperor and his chief vassal, Lord Darth Vader, plot to expand the Empire's power and to wipe out the Rebels. In the Hoth system, the Empire strikes back. Discovering the Rebels' base on the ice planet, the Empire attacks in force, and the Rebels are forced to evacuate. But the galaxy is vast, and news sometimes travels slowly. Even slower are the winds of conquest which blow from the center of civilization to the outer edges of what is known as the Rim. Dude, like, just right from page 4, it's just lore. It's just... The swoop flew low over the ravaged landscape, hugging the shattered rooftops. Small tornadoes of dust and debris sprang up to mark its passage. The pilot did not notice the destruction, the rooftops, or the dust. He had seen it all before. His eyes were riveted ahead, his hand gripped the sticks, and his mouth clenched tight. The swoop flew towards an eerie landscape of high-rise buildings, once a great metropolitan center. Now, after nearly 20 years of interplanetary warfare, they were mostly empty shells. The swoop sped towards them. God, man. 96 pages of this! 96 pages. Seriously. They don't get to anything like even remotely resembling a tutorial until page 39. That's nearly 40 pages of just pure lore and prose. That's amazing, chat. That is an amazing effort. Star Siege's manual is great. Had this huge comprehensive history of the series written almost like a really good RPG source. I have that one too. I was a Star Siege kid. I didn't play Mech Warrior. I didn't play Heavy Gear. I played Star Siege. You know what else I found? I was looking for this. I mistaked it. I mistook it because it had the same profile from the side. I have the Space Empires 4 user guide, which I'm pretty sure had to be printed by hand by Shrapnel Games. And I mean, it kind of looks the part because none of the text is sized right for the pages they're on. But I mean, even this thing is 48 pages of notes and details and stuff. The middle of it is pure Q&A. What am I not getting in the demo? When will the full version be released? Can I pre-order Space Empires 4? Why do the ministers not work like they did in Space Empires 3? This is cool. This. Oh man, God! Should we just do a manual night one night, chat? Next Friday, should I just go through every manual I have and just comment upon them? I wish I had a document camera. I wish I had a document camera so bad. All right, let's try it. I mean, hell, it's basically just a just chatting night, right? It's just an excuse to talk about old games. Maybe dig up some more games that y'all think I should stream too. Is it allowed to like? Oh, yes it is. Oh, yes it definitely is. All right, chat, book it. Book it. Next Friday, manual night. I'm gonna okay, can I show? Wow, y'all do like it too. Yeah. I want to show you that. Well, I'll do something. I'll like get all those manuals out there. I'll clear off like this corner. I think what I'll do is I'll clear off this corner of, I mean, that's gonna be a real pain. I'll do it though. I'll clear off this corner of the desk. I'll stack all my manuals here and we'll just go. All right. That's how I know we got a good idea, when we get the Ve Victusing in there. We'll do it. Next Friday's manual night. Oh, chat. I love doing this stuff. We get such good ideas together. I can't come up with ideas like this myself. Like I need inspiration. I need y'all. I need y'all to bring out the best, you know? It works. The system works. This is very exciting. Oh man. Okay, we gotta move on, otherwise I'm gonna get stuck on this tonight. I think I owe it to myself and to all of us to play some Harley's Humongous Adventure and test my test my internal fortitude to see if I can actually physically handle this game now. Play a game already. Read the manuals, and for gameplay, just have a tiny box in the corner playing your D playthrough on loop. I might do that. I might do that. You never know. Yeah, I should work out some kind of system. Oh man, document camera. I wish I had a document camera. I don't think... I'll think about this. I might be able to work out something by next week. Laura looks down. Laura, look up. Start soon to get the power hours instead of just a power hour and a half. Yeah. Believe me, I know. All right, so anyway, the first stage of Harley's Humongous Adventure isn't even a real stage. It's a 45-second bonus stage to collect power-ups and stuff. Your main weapon is nails. They say you have a nail gun. I think you just huck them. You promise hours, plural. We're getting there. We're getting there. I will start Harley's Humongous Adventure before 10 o'clock hits. Book it. We're gonna do this. You got jetpack to zoom around. You can swim in liquids, but you do have an air meter, I think. Health, and then you want nuts. Harley loves the nuts. He's just looking to grab some nuts wherever he can. I mean, we've all been there, really. You go to the kitchen stage too. Now look, I have a real soft spot for any game that poses you as a little tiny person in a big area. It's 1 a.m. already over here. By my reckoning, I still have 5 minutes. I still have 5 minutes to get started on this game. I'm gonna do it. This is okay. So I really liked Monster in My Pocket, not just because it posed you as a little tiny figure in a full-size world, but because it also made that world seem reasonable, right? This is not a normal kitchen layout. Like the graphics are there, but the actual layout is not, and I find that a little disappointing. Stage 3, you jump in a tank and roll through a playroom, I guess. I don't know, this stage looks really repetitive. The closet doesn't look anything like a closet. Cleaning the rest of the house, I don't know what all this is about. So let's do it. Let's get into Hurley's Humongous Adventure. Or y'all make a fool out of me. Monster, dude, I know. I know how it sounds every time I talk about that game. I don't know how to spell humongous, but there we go. More like Among Us. The part where super great friends playing D and during one of the Lara scenes, he broke up his usual calm voice, pointing to say, "Look up." It's impossible not to notice. It's so jarring and stupid. Excuse me. All right, we made it, chat. Here we be. He relates to little people making their way through the full-size world. I enjoy the just chatting portion as much as the gameplay, to be honest. Good, because I mean, I think in a perfect world, power hours are an equal split of both. Obviously, it leans harder one way or the other each night, but time to play this for 5 minutes. I mean, if it doesn't make me sick, I do remember this being a pretty decent platformer. Wow, this is an amazing main menu. Why are you dissing my Sonic level layout inspired Shell's oddish? I wanna know if Harley's jetpack is actually called Jam and Jetpack. Devs behind this almost did an NES Twin Peaks game they could cancel. Wow. Laboratory 45 seconds to power up. Oh, good. I can't fall in the acid. Okay, so yeah, we do have an air meter under our fuel meter. Harley looks like he's trying to grab some cheeks when he's jumping. Keep doinking your head on that. Okay, that shoots. That is pretty. Wow, that's a powerful jetpack. Jesus Christ. That jetpack is not holding back. I got fuel and I got nuts. Oh, I just grabbed his nuts. What is that jumping? Dude, I know. Hold 2 sumptuous coconuts. Mmm. Nuts. The kitchen. Maybe you can. Ow. Did he just make the Roblox oof? Y'all heard that too, right? This is very cool spottish. You're right. This is extremely cool spottish. Oh god. He is really hard to turn around in midair. Ow! Tommy Tallarica's gonna be pissed. Hey, where'd all my fuel go? Do you not... Like, you don't get to carry fuel in between levels? That's lame. Also, these enemies are kind of horrific. That really sounds like the Roblox oof. Where's Emerald? We need the youth of America to confirm for us. It is... So, I think the problem here is Harley has a turning animation. Sucking on pacifier. Give me Home Alone through his Toy Story filter, if that makes any sense. No, it totally does. It absolutely does. I'm actually getting some, like, claymation, like Clay Fighter vibes almost from these enemies. Dang. Speaking as a resident Zoomer, yeah, I hear it's the fucking Roblox oof. Okay. So apparently pesticide makes you invulnerable. I guess since your primary enemies are bugs. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I wanna get up there. Ow, oof. All right, well, we live down here now. No! Okay. Shading the jumpsuit feels very Clay. It does, doesn't it? Yes. That's right, PM Collector Boy. The Roblox oof is actually the Messiah oof. It is from Messiah. Okay, so you can actually run pretty fast in this, except then you run directly into horrible mutated bugs and ah! All right, I got us something. Looking up the devs and I can't get over the fact the composer also worked on a game called Zoop. I remember Zoop. Makes you invulnerable, and then thanks to dosage relative to your size, you'll have so much cancer in 5 years. One monster looks almost exactly like Bump from Bump in the Night. Playroom, tanks a lot. All right, we got a shmuppy level. Scrolling shmuppy. Where's Zupa? I remember being really hyped for some reason. Yeah, like some studio put like all their eggs in the Zoop basket for some reason. Jesus. Didn't realize we're gonna have to be doing jumping challenges as a goddamn tank. Ow, that got double tapped by that guy. What the hell is a Zoop? If y'all behave, I'll put Zoop on after this. I don't remember Zoop, but I do remember Zool. Oh no, I'm Zooping. Get that on this. You get that or the Zalad. A well-known salt and pepper song. That was Shoop. Is it a famous rapper? No, that was Snoop. D-O-double-G. I think he was dated even then. Zoop, motherfucker. Zoop Saki. Where are you right now? I'm at Zoop. Snoop Penguin. Ding. Okay, are the bells like checkpoints or something? I probably should have checked in Nintendo Power. Zoop, a famous type of food with ingredients and broth. No, that's soup. Wait, isn't it an old old style of sailing ship? No, that's a sloop. Oh God, we're not done. Shoo, shoo. Isn't the zoop that thing that babies and dogs do a lot that smells? No, that's poop. So would you get scared? No, that's spoop. Are there only 5 stages in this game? Because if there are, this is not gonna last very long. Oh no, but I can really go for some Jew. Is it an unending repetition? No, that's a loop. Playgroom rugged. Grab those coconuts. Grab them, Harley. You know you want them. You need them. Oh shit, we're upgrading to marbles. This doesn't feel like an upgrade. This doesn't feel like an upgrade. Apparently you also, okay, so jump, attack, run fast, and then I have a jetpack button, but I have no fuel for my jetpack at the moment. Oh God, oh Jesus. Stepping on the world's largest Legos, Harley's life truly is suffering. Why are there fire demons? Do I even need to ask? He's getting Robloxed. Vicious, aggressive Robloxing. Wow, marbles only bounce once. That sucks. Oh no, that wasn't... Wow, he flails really hard when he's falling. Pesticide works great on fire. Harley achieved the scientific achievements by enlisting the help of infernal demons. That would actually be a pretty neat twist. Oof. This is zoo, would you keep chickens in? That's a coop. Grab. Oh my God, I think I have to go down and around. Oh no, that's what this was? Oh, dude. I love the unexplained floating stuff in the baby's playroom. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not thrilled. Like normally, I told y'all, I love the kind of level design where you have like, you're a tiny being and you're running around in giant real areas. Normally I love that, but I feel like it's really poorly done here. Like this doesn't look like anything. It's like we took a playroom aesthetic and, oh no, ow. We took a playroom aesthetic and just made like random crap out of it. Ditch Harley for Katamari. Hey, we did it. Jumping in the most distracting. It really is. Like, what is he trying to grab? I do not understand. That was when you tap someone on the nose. That's a boop. Closet boxed up. What if this game really does just have 5 levels? What if this game really does just have 5 levels? Maybe he's just holding his hands out and just believe like, why? We should be so lucky. What's up, not a roguelike? Good to see you. All right, to hell with all these small insects. Oh, now we're throwing dynamite, or I guess it's gonna be firecrackers. All right, well, we got some fuel, so I can do some jetting around. Oh God. Holy good sweet Jesus, that's huge. Oof. But takes two and would love to see more of it. It's an interesting story. I've heard many good things about it. Oh, that's the doodad, the thinger-bobbers, the whoozy whatsits. Okay, this does not seem like an effective weapon. Oh, good. Oh, thank God, you can actually switch. So we can go back to marbles or nails. Yeah, firecrackers suck. Maybe the, like, area of effect or something? No. Oh! I just made the Roblox move. I was like, ooh. Although I think I'm probably going back around some... Wait, what am I doing? Is this where I'm supposed to go? I feel like maybe not. No. Hell with it. No! Yeah, the combat's not so inspiring in this. Boom. It's great there's something down there if you need to kill a few seconds from now, yeah. Takes Two has some of the best co-op gameplay and some of the worst story plot points ever, really? Ooh. Maybe they destroy certain walls or something? They might. I mean, we did just find secret pass-through walls. The library, cute and cuddly. Oh my God, Jesus. Sweet mother of... What the hell? Thumbtacks. Okay, we have to battle this guy with thumbtacks, apparently. I think we're ripping his toes off or something. Rubber bands. I've obliterated one of your feet. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do here. Ah, maybe this is where these come in handy? Oh God, I'm kind of sorry. I'm kind of sorry about this. The bathroom, right? Okay, so it's way more than 5 stages. Why are there electric eels in your bathtub? Why are there electric eels in your bathtub? Why are there electric eels in your bathtub? I think we need to go down the drain. We need to go down the drain. I'm gonna drown down here. Ah, okay. You can find air bubble items. Being invulnerable does not help. You'll still drown to death. Oh, fuck. Okay. I just died. At least it's not your toilet. Great couch co-op as laughing at how wildly fucked up every element the story was. These eels are really messed up, chat. Eels, chat. Eels. I see an extra Harley there. Yes. Yeah. We're Robloxing. Wait, then where the hell do you want me to go? Wait, what? I'm just gonna die down here. That's not fair. Jesus. Where am I supposed to go? Like, is there a reason there's 2 of them here? Is it up this way? No. mean, it's obviously not that way because we just went splat down there. It's not that way. It's not this way. Assuming the second one's for a return trip. I mean, it must be. But like, why? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. Oh my God, the margins on this are awful. Is there a hidden wall? There might be. They are memeing you. But why? Why would you do that, game? Why would you be memed to me? Like, that doesn't go anywhere. And then this doesn't go anywhere. And I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Oh God, okay. Barely got it. Like, I haven't seen anything down here that would actually help me get somewhere. Going up isn't an option? Oh, you know what? I just realized something. Well, no, because I didn't get... Okay, well, now we gotta get out of here. The pipe bit might just be optional. I thought maybe we'd have to go down here to get like fuel for the jetpack, but there's nothing down here. Seems like maybe you're supposed to get up there. But like, the green item is marbles, which apparently you could throw straight up. I didn't realize that. Coconuts! I need those coconuts. Maybe there's a clog you gotta clear out. They said there are only 5 levels because they couldn't work out what to do here, maybe. I mean, I can't go down here because I'll die. There's nothing to be done. There's some kind of magazine. No, the coverage stops here. The furthest bit that the magazine has is a screenshot of that boss fight we just did. Clearly missing something. You may have a button to go into a pipe. Can you hit the tab with marbles? That's a thought. I can get marbles on the tap. They got this far and also got stuck? Possibly. Like, it seems like you should get... It seems like there should be jetpack fuel somewhere down here. Other weapons? Firecracker. Yeet a firecracker up here. Firecracker doesn't do anything. Nail doesn't do anything. Do nails stick in walls? Can you climb on nails? Yeah, Google this for my own amusement. Nail, well, I've learned you can shoot stuff straight up. That's interesting. Harley's just gonna die in this bathtub, I guess. That's simply his fate. Devs left this level unsolvable because they ran out of budget to make the rest of the game. Can you shoot down? Wait, you can hold on to what? You go, what? Drowning is the good ending. How? How? What the? It's the jetpack button. The jet, oh my God, the jetpack button lets you cling to, why do the bubbles hurt you? Okay, why did I? What? What in the hell? Should have read the manual. Oh, I think this is what you're supposed to do. Okay. Well, that's well, okay. Okay, I'm really enjoying this right now. Let me tell you what, this is exactly what I wanted. Okay, have to dodge. Okay, that's... Okay. I do not know how feasible that is. Because your control in this thing is garbage. So once the enemy bubbles start appearing, like... I don't know what you're supposed to do. Did I get past them? Are we safe? No, 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 no. How high up do you have to go? How high up do you have to go? All right, I found. Oh no. Oh, okay. Well, we're here now. Okay, great. No bad ideas while brainstorming. Yeah, one of the rules of brainstorming is no ideas, no bad ideas. No one told these guys this is a step after brainstorming. Narrowing down to the good ideas. And let me tell you what, this is definitely the music I want to hear while trying to figure this out. Stop vomiting on me. Please. Holy shit, we actually beat that level. The world's tallest bathroom. You did it, Manic! You did it! You didn't even think you did it, but you did it. Congratulations. The library, snap to it. We're fighting 3-ring binders this time. Because, of course we are. The soap spin was really funny. I'll give you that one. The soap spin was pretty funny, honestly. And the fact that it was an absolutely integral part of progression is legit really funny. 3-ring binders are pretty dangerous. F those things. Rip y'all. Oh god, they break it in component pieces. Oh, that's gross. Oh, I hate it. Remember those ridiculous tracks in Hot Wheels Trunk Driver? I still want to get the Hot Wheels game on Steam. So, am I gonna die by pencil in this one? Wait, that was health. I want it. Started playing Manifold Garden recently. That's really cool. Manifold Garden is great. I love that game. Really, really fun experience. Everything just flies in this game. Everything everything just levitates. Levitating erasers, levitating binders, levitating books. Doesn't matter. It all just levitates. Deal with it. No. Oh, oof. Double oof. Big oof. Industrial sized oof. Demon's Oddish. Eels, chat. Eels. Hey, we made it. Gotta play cool dude and their monsters try to puke on me. I fight school supplies and peak 10-year-old boy gaming. Kinda is, isn't it? I regret backseating the knowledge of the walls. I had already forgotten. Up the bookshelf. Up your bookshelf. Wait. Wait. I think, oh my god. Okay, no lie. Like, I think that may have literally only worked. I think that may have only worked in the bathtub. I don't think I can cling to any other walls. Because I just tried it and it didn't work. Like, I know how it works. But yeah, it just doesn't work now. Was that seriously a mechanic for one level of the game? Ow, why? Why did you wait till I jumped up there? Of course, a wall clean, if you could do it on more than one wall, it'd be a walls clean. Wall did look kind of different. I mean, it's the side of a bathtub. I mean, if we're being reasonable here, and we really shouldn't, considering we're playing Harvey's fucking humongous adventure. The sides of a bathtub and like wooden walls are two entirely different things. Like you can totally suction cup, because obviously using suction cups to do this. You can totally suction cup onto the side of a bathtub. You can't suction cup onto a wooden wall. And I mean, I don't want to hand it to him though. I'm tired of handing things to anybody, chat. You don't gotta hand it to nobody nowhere. How about that? They never gave you any more fuel. Fortunately, they just did. I'm not sure why though. Maybe because I have to use it somewhere? Nah. I don't think they designed any of these stages to require jet fuel. Maybe they do later on in the game. Kind of curious now. Whee! I think maybe they did it so that you could take shortcuts. Because I am just literally flying through here now. We did oh no! No! Wow, okay. He choked on his own vitriol. I was just gonna ask if we could pass the butter and let's out a primal growl. Okay, so the bells are checkpoints. Oh, great, I lost all my fuel. Well, this is exactly what I wanted, and I'm very happy about this. Am I supposed to, like, whatever, who cares? Damage boost it, who gives a shit? Oh God, we're not done? I thought we made it to the top. Where's my doodad? Where's the thingus? Where's the thangy thing? Where's that thang? God, there's enemies outside of here too, and I'm really worried we're climbing all the way up just to get out to like to the right. You're gonna hand anything to Harley, make it the coconuts he's looking for? Thinks you're in a very good game. Oh God, we're not done. Yep, you can tell how much I'm enjoying this. Oh, come on. Yep. Okay, flying books now. We've graduated from flying erasers to flying books. Oh, this is cool. Yeah. Is that a parachute? It is. But I don't want a parachute. I think a parachute actually makes this worse. You can't attack. Y'all, you cannot attack while you have the parachute. So I can't fight any of these enemies. I just have to try and dodge them. Jesus Christ. Is there fall damage? No! I didn't need that at all. Home improvement game, the one with the manual that is useless because real gamers don't need manuals, probably. Thanks for reminding me that there's a... Hey, it's a Lego tree. Thanks for reminding me there's a home improvement game that we're someday gonna have to play. Hey, are we done with this? I'm done with this. I don't think we need any more of this. Oh God, the eels are back. We're good, right? We're good. We feel good. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. We spent half. We haven't spent half the evening on Harley's Humongous Adventure, but it feels like we have. I'm also done. All right. Well, ding. Soup's up. It's over. We're done. Bye, Harley. The door hits you in the ass on the way out. The entire manual is covered in real men don't need instructions. Wow. This level has 0 depth perception. Oh, I believe you, Shadows. 90s marketing and copy would totally come up with something that dumb. So yeah, this is where the magazine gives up. They went through the closet. There's one screenshot of the back rooms or wherever we ended up, and then that first boss, and then nothing on what happens after it. So I do not feel nauseous. So thankfully that association has ended and I can move on with my life. Thankfully. That's did. Quality. Wing Commander! As humanity spreads through the galaxy, it faces an implacable foe, the Empire of Kilra. Can one rookie pilot make a difference in the war? Yes. Yeah. Wing Commander for Mindscape lets you answer that question. The original Starfighter. Wing Commander has gained renown in the PC gaming community as one of the best 3D dogfighting simulators ever. One of the only 3D dogfighting simulators ever, right? On the popularity of this game is not based solely on the realistic space combat. There's an entire universe here, from crewmates to technology and friendly alien races. And there's the story of the Terran Confederations, the Confederacy. Nobody told me we were fighting for the traitor armies. Desperate struggles. The cinema scenes. All right, we still call them cinema scenes. Aboard the Tiger's Claw, based on your actions in combat out in space, you can communicate with allies and enemies, giving commands or insults as you see fit. I think if I didn't know Tim Allen was such a right-wing nut, I'd probably still enjoy Home Improvement. The show really doesn't age well. I feel like Home Improvement was already showing its age while it was still on TV. It was so formulaic. Like, I'm not saying there were, like, every other sitcom was breaking the mold or anything, but Home Improvement's formula was obvious to a child. Like, you'd set up the episode with some action. Tim would do a dumb thing. His wife or his kids would get mad at him. He wouldn't understand why. He'd talk to Wilson. Wilson would explain it. Tim would try to paraphrase what Wilson said, but screw up the quote, and then prove that he actually learned something and make it up to his family member. That's literally every single episode of Home Improvement ever produced ever. Like, when I was a kid, I got sick of that. A child getting sick of a TV show. If it makes you feel better, you only had half the game left. Speaking about Harley, oh god, I'm glad we punched out when we did. Have you seen Tim Allen's current show? No, and Last Man Standing, right? Isn't it basically just an excuse for him to complain about all the boomer shit that he can't deal with? I don't mind paying for this request. You can refund Shadows coins back. Okay. I'll let you do that. I'll let you take that one on. Pretty much, yeah. Home Improvement was Dad's favorite show. I remember it was super cheesy. Yeah, I mean, it was just the most formulaic show on TV. I think what saved it was probably the writing. Because I do remember some of the situations and stuff being funny. And it had some, like, cartoonish elements to it as well. Like, part of the formula was Tim would be on his show, and they'd introduce something, and Tim would have to add more power to it, because that was his catchphrase. And then it would blow up in his face somehow, sometimes literally. And there was some pretty good cartoonish humor there, some slapstick. Yeah, more power. Talking about TNG, I believe I'll stream 2 more episodes tomorrow. Nice, very nice. Yeah, unfortunately, Kelsey Grammer is also garbage, which makes me sad. I enjoyed Frasier when I was younger. That's another one I don't know if it stands up, but that one to me is like the polar opposite. I remember the structure of Frasier episode. Well, not the polar opposite, because Frasier episodes were also very formulaic, but the formula was basically like laying down a bunch of B plots and then like tying them all together into this very like Shakespearean comedy of errors. And I remember as a kid thinking it was really, really clever and well done. I have no idea if I would think it was that now, but. So if that's someone married with children, a guilty pleasure, Ed O'Neill is always good. Married with Children was the Always Sunny of its time. That's a neat take. I hadn't thought about that. I think you might be right, yeah. Only redeeming part of Home Improvement is the Tim Allen grunt. Wait, isn't there a Doom mod that changes every single sound effect in Doom to that? Is the guy who plays Niles a decent guy still? Last I checked, he seemed decent. I think so. I think so. Oh, I rewatched The Nanny now. That was my jam. So I don't look at people I used to like. I didn't even know what Kelsey Grammer is up to. Yeah, it's better. It's better not to. If you want to enjoy things, just live in ignorance. Niles actor does gay rights activism and helps with Alzheimer's charities. Now, I mean, can't be much more noble than that, I think. Simpsons one made Frasier and Niles joke with Sideshow Bob and his brother. David Hyde Pierce is nice from what I hear. That's good. Yeah, that's good. At least someone good came out of that, so. Yeah. Anyway, what every rookie must know. Wing Commander is as much a game of strategy as it is of skill. As it begins, you find yourself in the officers' club aboard a starship. Information is the key to survival, so start listening to fellow crew members. You're a rookie fresh out of the academy and itching for a fight. You've never even seen the enemy, much less had to fly tactical combat missions. The Tiger's Claw is an interstellar carrier ship of the Terran Confederation has been patrolling the Enyo system, where there have been recent incidences with the Kilrathi. Piloting one-man fighter to be sent on scouting missions, escort duty, raids to harry the hairball Kilrathi. The enemy gives no quarter, and neither can you. We got home base, navigation points, danger zones, mission improvisations. Oh God. Look at all the maneuvers, chat. This is a lot of text. $5 to use shit in the first asteroid field. I like the rock I live under. Shame I'm getting radioactive and juicy soil. Every single one whose line is anyway, crew are good people at least. Nice. David Hyde Pierce also helped with an edutainment show alongside Julie Andrews for Netflix. Nice, very nice. Let's get to it. If we're gonna eat shit in an asteroid field, no time like the present, I always say. Why waste time when I could be wasted? Now, as for those of you that I haven't mentioned this to or don't remember that I mentioned this, I have very little experience with the Wing Commander series. I had Wing Commander Academy on my 486. It came with my Gravis game stick. And Wing Commander Academy is basically just a scenario editor. You can create any kind of mission that you want. Yeah, I did the bad one. And it was fun and all, but I mean, I had X-Wing and TIE Fighter, so it didn't hold a candle to that. So I never had much of an impression of Wing Commander based on that, so, which I know is very unfair. So I'm very interested in experiencing Wing Commander, not necessarily just on SNES as well. I'm pretty sure anyone who likes the X-Wing TIE Fighter games will hate this. I can see here on Super NES, there's two games, Wing Commander and Wing Commander The Secret Missions. So, the thing I like about Wing Commander, torpedoes don't fuck around. They had a long lock time, could utterly destroy capital ships. That's cool. Yeah, destroying capital ships in X-Wing was a struggle. They finally gave you bombs in TIE Fighter, which could get the job done. But yeah. There's a mission, I think it's at the end of episode 2 in X-Wing, where you have to take out a... Oh God, Chris Roberts. At the very end of episode 2, I think you have to destroy a Star Destroyer. In the distant future, mankind is locked in a deadly war. Wow, look at these graphics. Sweet Jesus, man. Star Fox, eat your heart out. New phone, who dat? Dun, 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 I would like to note this runs smoother than the MS-DOS version, I think. Wow. The cool things in Wing Commander, I don't remember if this SAS port does this also. Look, because they actually match the mouth animation of what people are saying even before they have voice. Oh, that's cool. Well, let's see. Let's find out. By the way, what I was trying to say is there's a mission in X-Wing where you have to take out a Star Destroyer. And the plan, which is a very decent plan, is they send 2 wings. They send a group of X-Wings to go in first and take out the Star Destroyer's shield generators. Then they send a flight of Y-Wings to just bomb the crap out of it with photon torpedoes. The problem is that the way they set up the mission in X-Wing, both X-Wings and Y-Wings start at basically the same point in the mission, and the Y-Wings just dump all of their torpedoes at the very start of the mission, which of course impact helplessly against the shields because there's literally no way for you to get in and take out the shield generators before all those torpedo salvos hit the mark. So it ends up being this terrible mission where you have to go in and take out the shield generators yourself because your AI X-Wing partners are too stupid to do it themselves. And then you have to destroy the Star Destroyer yourself because by the time you do that, the Star Destroyer is going to have already wiped out all of your wingmen, both X-Wings and Y-Wings. So it is an awful garbage mission. And that's the thing I discovered when I went back a couple of years ago to replay X-Wing. X-Wing is full of great ideas executed terribly. It feels like they had a bunch of people making missions, and there were a couple of people that understood how to make missions and made really good ones. And then like you'll have a mission where it's you and like 3 other X-Wings and some A-Wing support, and you're taking out a couple squadrons of TIE fighters so that you can bring in this other group to disable this Corvette or something or whatever. And then the very next mission is you in a single Y-Wing with no wingmen have to disable like 15 transports and scan them all to find which ones have captives in them. And then you, in your single Y-Wing, have to defend all of those transports and all of the rescue ships that come in from multiple wings of TIE fighters. It's so horribly designed. And I think that's the big step up that TIE Fighter offers, is the missions are much more even across the body of TIE Fighter's main campaign. Now, Tino likes to give me shit. Our friend over at Badweed likes to give me shit because I think TIE Fighter is one of the best Star Wars games ever made, and he doesn't. And the difference there is that I have played only the main campaign of TIE Fighter. He has played the main campaign and the expansion, and apparently the mission design in the expansion is like old school X-Wing bad. So, for the most part, I can say that the mission design in X-Wing is good. In TIE Fighter is good. Hello. Still a handful of levels in TIE Fighter that are absolutely brutal. I remember one in TIE Fighter where you basically have to resort to shooting down is it Proton or Photon? It's Proton. You have to shoot down Proton torpedoes in flight to protect a Nebulan B cruiser, because the battle is so chaotic and they keep warping in ships that will just launch torpedoes from maximum range before you even have a chance to take them down. 100% agree with you on TIE Fighter, and I played all the expansion missions too. A few that are really rough, but they're manageable. That's the thing with X-Wing. They're like, X-Wing is rough and unmanageable. TIE Fighter is rough but manageable. Good sprite work? Definitely. Talk to Shot Glass. Belly on up, friend, and take a load off. They might have tried to match up his mouth to what he's actually saying. He must be Bubsy. I'm Shot Glass. Welcome aboard the Claw. Wing Commander 3 have to shoot down missiles that have cloaking devices to protect a planet. Oof. Used to be a pilot myself. Yeah, they definitely tried to sync the lip flaps to what they're really saying. That's cool. Till the flea bag shot me up so bad I couldn't fly. Adore the vibe of this area. TIE Defender missions get kind of grindy. Those things are super OP, so it's not as bad as it could have been otherwise. I remember the TIE Defender missions. They are just absurd. Excuse me. Speak really slow though. If you want to know how one pilot or another flies, old Shot Glass is the guy to ask. Stop by when you're off duty and we'll talk more. Yeah, fortunately you can just button click through their dialogue. Talk to Paladin. Ugh, laddie, take a seat and have a chat with old Paladin. I recall once when I was just a lieutenant like yourself there. We were flying patrol over Accord, the fourth planet in the Alliance system. Those four Kilrathi Salthi came zooming in with the sun at their backs. I can't do French. I can't do French. SNES game is slower in general. I was leading up to it last. I mean, I can't do Scottish, but I don't worry so much about offending Scottish people as I do French. Today we learned that a Salthi will always turn to the left. It's got something to do with the way our engines and ducts are arranged. French is the forbidden language. When you tell a Salthi watch the left, that's where I'll go when he makes his break. Guy eventually gets played by John Rhys Davies? Oh, damn. That's right. That's right. When Wing Commander went full FMV, they got an all-star cast for it, didn't they? Because this was back in the day when PC games could command some seriously high-profile actors because everybody thought it was the future of entertainment. And they're right, just in the wrong way. They have FMV games? Oh, hey, it's you. Got the entire Star Destroyer wing of Trader Crab. The rebels swing by to ground 2. We gave you a wingman, so you'll be fine, right? Only casting choice in Wing Commander 3 that wasn't shit garbage was Maniac, though. Mark Hamill, yeah. I do want to point out, since we're on TIE Fighter, and we mentioned the TIE Defender, which is like the Mary Sue of Imperial Craft. The dumb Star Wars phone game that I play, put the TIE Defender in, and it's just as broken. The TIE Defender was so broken, it actually introduced an entirely new fleet meta. And it's really funny because it basically did the exact same thing in the dumb phone game that it did in the actual game it was introduced in. You are called Bubsy. No? I wish. Wing Commander 3 really need not to be the same characters as 1 and 2 for so many reasons. I mean, they kept the same characters for more than just 3, right? Like, didn't Wing Commander Prophecy keep the same ones? And I mean, they made like 5 or 6 Wing Commander games, didn't they? And wasn't it just like the same cast the whole way through? Drothi is the Kilrathi fighter seen most in the sector. These figures show that 1.4 missiles are required to destroy the Drothi, while over 7 direct laser hits are necessary to destroy the same vessel. I hope this information is useful to you, Lieutenant. So it'd be the Empire even came out with their own counter and just kept it secret, just in case someone else got their hands on it. Yeah, the missile boats, right? That was their plan to counter the TIE Defender. Just build a ship that basically has Macross levels of missiles in it. There are characters that run through each game, yes. Prophecy still had at least Hamill's character in Maniac. We got the barracks, we got pilot scores. I could fly a training mission. That'd probably be a smart thing to do. Blair and Maniac are in each game. Player character was the son of an early game character. One-man Macross Missile Massacre, yeah. I remember how cool that was when they roll out the missile boats and it's basically just 2 giant racks of missiles with a ship attached to them. And then you get in and like, you're so, at that point from X-Wing and TIE Fighter, you're so used to your missile count being like single digit. And then you get into these things and you have like 30 or something. It's like, Jesus Christ. Salthi. Get ready. Okay, that's the go button. That's the, did I just run into him? No, there he is. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, I'm gonna be dog shit at this game. I'm not gonna be dog fighting, I'm gonna be dog shit. A little beepy music for the simulator, yeah. Oh god, there's more. Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought we were done. I thought we were done here. No, you're never done. Can I just say that this is super impressive for the Super Nintendo? Experimental engine 2 that would drain your lasers would double your speed for a short time. Oh right, the missile boat had only one laser turret, right? Because they were like, you've got missiles. You don't need anything else. Dog Zoop. Giant rack of missiles and a second separate payload you could choose to be different or just more missiles. This is getting to be a bit much. It's a little twitchy. This is super impressive though. Like, this is really cool. They're not very smart when they fly straight towards you though. I also love the animation for your stick. Like, that's really cool. Yeah, I can't believe this has NES. It's really impressive. Legitimately really impressive. Are we not? We're somehow not done, okay. Why am I not dead? Did I not die? Actually, can we just, like... Oh, no, we didn't want to do that. Yeah, the hand animations are fantastic. How quit sim? Can I just die? Wait, can you die? Game over, there we go. This goes until you die. You had to have expensive RAM upgrades for that hand and DOS, man. Remember one reference in X-Wing this pre-fight something about a cruiser called the Stimson Cat, the transport called the Wren? I remember that, yep. Yeah, that's a pretty funny reference, isn't that? Briefing room. View your... I don't have any medals. Oh, cool, it wraps. That's nice. How it... Okay. It's like, how is there a water leak in a spaceship? But, yeah. Mission briefing, NU system, 0600 hours, 2654. Stardate 2654.110. We've got a lot of work to do, people, so let's get to it. Sewer system on the fritz. Tiger's Claw dropped from Jump Space 7 hours ago at 800 hours. It's just, can't leave it dangling there. Blue Angel Squadron, first patrol, you killer bees have the next shift. You rookies will be flying with experienced pilots on your first missions. I want the rookies to fly as wing leaders. Your vets keep an eye on the kids out there. Here are the assignments. Bubsy, you're leading Alpha Wing. Spirit will fly on your wing. She's quiet, but she knows the ropes. You're the wing leader, but if Spirit talks, you be sure and listen. Got it? Yes, sir. Good, here's your patrol plan then. Computer display, Alpha. You'll check 3 possible jump points about 20,000 clicks out. There are asteroids near nav points 2 and 3, so stay on course. Any questions? Yes, Commander, what do we do if we encounter the enemy? Engage if the odds look good. Let Bubsy make the call. Next is Beta Wing. Your thoughts wander as the commander makes the rest of the assignments. And back to the Tiger's Claw. Remember, this is no train sim. If you see the enemy, he'll be out to destroy you. Be sure you do it to him before he does it to you. Oh, I'm gonna do him. Holy Jesus, look at this. This is gorgeous. Killer bees! Bzz. I'm in Goon Swarm. Stable Wing Commander, the prep montage. All right, so we're going... Is that the Tiger's Claw? That's really cool looking. RTX on! All right, so I guess we're going this way, right? We want to go here to here. Yep, destination nav 1, range is dropping fast. Wing Commander 3 actually had 2 different ones depending on if it was a scramble or plan fight. Ready to engage, can't, oh Jesus, all right. Well, I think I smashed into that one. I love space collisions. Boom! Got him. As an support of a hardware pushing DOS game, this is really fucking impressive. It is, dude. It is really impressive. Commander, I've noticed enemy ships. Yeah, me too. Shields are holding. Boom! I love the little fanfare when you take out an enemy. Dynamic soundtrack is a pretty big deal too. I mean, easy to overlook when this game is so impressive on so many levels, but dynamic soundtrack on top of everything else, like, that's a keeper. Oh, shit, overshot him. Wouldn't mind watching more of this someday. Do y'all think this would be worth a full playthrough? Chris Roberts used to make impressive games that weren't cash grabs. All right, objective met. Next comm nav. Think it would? Think it would? Okay. I mean, if we agree that this is worth a full playthrough, yeah, okay. I'll finish this mission and then let's put it on the list. Oh, asteroids. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Oh God. Ah! Eva called it. Eva called it. Guessing you're playing the PC version. Oh, definitely, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm guessing the PC version on modern hardware is going to be a further improvement over this. It's always sad to lose a pilot. I mean, we gotta suit up and stand on the outside of the ship. It's especially difficult when he's as young as Bubsy. And finally, Bubsy died the death he deserved. So many of these games didn't emerge during the specific period of time. Lose! He died without even a chance to prove himself. I mean, he proved something about asteroids, that's for damn sure. Attention! At least he's dead. Fair arms, farewell, Bubsy. You'll be missed. Briefly. You realize Bubsy never scored. Sudden death. Pew! 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 There's also different eulogies depending on where you are in the game. Yeah, I imagine they wouldn't talk about you not proving yourself if you die on like the last mission of the game or something. What a cool game. What a really neat game. Okay, yeah. The end. No moral. All right. Full playthrough of Wing Commanders on the table now. Friendos. Call sign Bubsy. Not this time. Not this time, not ever. Branching mission path too. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, let me, we just saw the end. What's left to play? I Oddish finished it. That was the Oddish complete that y'all have known, come to know and love. Or at least come to know, so. All right. Well, this mixes things up. I hadn't really thought about doing a flight sim anytime soon. Did you ever play X-Wing or TIE Fighter? We were just talking about that. I had both X-Wing or TIE Fighter. when I was a kid, when they came out, I had the X-Wing CD-ROM Collector's Edition, and I had the original release of TIE Fighter on 3.5 floppies. I think I got to the Death Star in X-Wing, but never finished it. And then TIE Fighter I beat. TIE Fighter I beat with full honors as part of the Emperor's inner circle. TIE Fighter I love. TIE Fighter I think is one of the greatest flight sims of all time. X-Wing was a rough sell then and is a rough sell now just because of the incredibly uneven mission design. If you're in the mood for a flight sim, play Descent Free Space, probably the best of the lot. So I have played through Free Space 1 and 2. I never beat Free Space 1. The penultimate mission in Free Space 1 is pretty infamous, and I couldn't get past it. Free Space 2 I beat. I think Free Space 2 still has an active community. I mean, it deserves it. Free Space 2 is, I would consider that maybe the best space combat sim of all time. Like, as much as I love TIE Fighter, the Free Space games really expanded on the formula, and Free Space 2 has just an incredible campaign. Just absolutely jaw-dropping. I heard about TIE Fighter. Did you have the expansions that led right up to Yavin? You mean for X-Wing? No, that can't be right. I didn't have the TIE Fighter expansions. So no, I've heard mixed things about the TIE Fighter. That's the one with the Imperial Rebellion, right? That's the one where a section of the Empire defects and it's Empire versus Empire. I never played those. Random question: did we go through if there were any ideas of a space game I played where you could make up a race and even give it an ideal environmental temperature range? I don't think we did, Beth. Actually, oh shit. Oh shit. All right. Well, time to pad for as much for as long as I can. Admiral Zarin, it's like the entire last cluster of missions. Yeah. No, I never played through those. TIE Fighter expansion ends with them about to go to Endor because the Emperor's victory is assured. And then X-Wing Alliance is the one where you actually get to fight Endor, right? It's the one where you actually get to you actually get to fly in the Battle of Endor. Could go my whole evening without seeing Alex Trebek, but no. Oddish, would you like the Manic? Feel free to do the needful. Somebody's going to. I mean, look, I am not playing this unless somebody requests it. There it is. There it is. Okay. But yeah, if I remember correctly, X-Wing is like starts out kind of in the early the early, I don't know if it's really early years. X-Wing has a 3-episode build-up to the Battle of Yavin. And then 2 episodes afterwards that I think take the... Oh, God. I think the episodes 4 and 5 go from Yavin to Hoth. I don't think you fight in the Battle of Hoth. I don't think. I think they involve relocating the rebellion to Hoth. And then I think TIE Fighter picks up right around there. If you fail at Yavin 4, you have Yavin 5. It'd be funny if they just moved around the different moons or something. Why would you even put it out there, Oddish? I mean, I'm making sure we all understand what the score is. I'm making sure we're all on the same page here. I am not playing this unless somebody requests it. If people don't hear that, if people don't understand what's going on, they're gonna get pissed. Never played X-Wing, played a bunch of Rogue Squadron though. Yeah, Rogue Squadron was a really good arcadey follow-up. I wish they had kept making X-Wing TIE Fighter style games, but my understanding is X-Wing was big, TIE Fighter was bigger. X-Wing versus TIE Fighter was a huge disappointment because it wasn't what people were looking for. TIE Fighter starts immediately after Hoth. You're in the Hoth system. Okay, cool. And then I think by the time the X-Wing Alliance came out, people had just cooled on the whole franchise. And that was that, basically, until Star Wars Squadrons a few years ago. Yeah. It's a real shit. Like, Star Wars Squadrons was really cool. Star Wars Squadrons is an incredibly well-made game. It looks amazing. It looks just absolutely incredible. And has a really good campaign. Just, it's a very short campaign. And it alternates between the Republic and Imperial sides. So you don't really get to focus down super hard on a campaign on either side. It's one story told from alternating viewpoints. I wish, I can't imagine it'll ever happen. I wish the Star Wars Squadron guys got to make a proper follow-up to the X-Wing and TIE Fighter series, because it's basically what they wanted to do. Squadron is actually a game that would get me buy a regular gaming PC. I will say as far as Squadrons go, I probably would have played it more if it had a better control scheme. But I never quite clicked with the control scheme the way I needed to. I love it. I think it's a fantastic game. I'll definitely play it more in the future. But yeah, it never felt quite right to control, and because of that, I never really got into the multiplayer, which was the main draw of it. A damn shame, but it's a really cool game. I know for sure it does take immediately after Hoth. The first mission is you inspecting ships trying to leave the system and catch some smuggling rebels. Oh yeah, I remember that now. Yeah. So yeah, I think X-Wing is the lead up to Hoth, and I think TIE Fighter starts with the immediate aftermath of Hoth, which is cool. X-Wing vs. TIE Fighter was a decent for multiplayer, which was novel implementation at the time. Disney kind of ruined all-star enthusiasm for Star Wars for you. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. You actually stalled for a moment for me. What were you making clear? Oh, just that I wasn't going to play Jeopardy unless somebody requested it. That's all. I just wanted to make sure that nobody was disappointed if, like, nobody requested. And I was just like, ah, yay! I made it. I survived. Other people have the request option open? I mean, people are using it. It's not on your list. It may be, so when I re-enable an option, it goes to the top, but then after you close that and reopen the window, it goes back down to where it is in order of price. So options that are newly added, like since I turn on the request option, like every time we do the power hours, the first time you see it, it'll be at the top of the list. But every time you look for it after that, you'll have to scroll down to find it. Not to be obsessive, it was bothering me. I just checked. It does take place in the Hoth system. I know what you mean, Chaos. I know things like that can kind of itch your brain. Game is one of my all-time favorites. I spent way too much time playing it. It's just not there. Like, that's weird. Because it's definitely on, and people are definitely using it. Fuck off ads is a sentiment everyone can find. Indeed, yes. Please. Please. Install ad blocker software. Click off of ads. Do whatever you can to get rid of them. I hate online advertising more than just about anything in the world. Ad blocker plugins are absolutely a godsend. It's hard to function without them these days. Is there a way to block Twitch ads? I believe so. I believe so. Whatever it is, I don't have it. I had a solution and then it stopped working, and I was too lazy to get another one because I don't have much time to watch streams anymore, so it's not really a big deal for me. I do need stuff to block ads on YouTube because Anyway, it's Jeopardy. We should play Jeopardy. I can't imagine. Is it just this? Oh no. Here's some example questions for it's Jeopardy. We played Jeopardy. Who cares? Let's get this over with. Let's get it out of our system. At long last, Super Nintendo Jeopardy. Refresh the window shop. How about ActRaiser? I would love to, but it's against the rules, unfortunately. I gotta play what's in the magazine, and it's in the magazine, and people requested it. Oh god, there's 3 Jeopardys on the Super Nintendo. Jesus Christ, no. Please, no. Besides these garbage game show games just do gangbusters around here.
This is Jeopardy!
I mean, it sounds like I'm really there in front of a live studio audience. Eva, shut up. Never speak those words again. I have an extension called TTV LOL that tends to work on and off. The other ones I've tried have been disabled. That was a fresh audio clip, wasn't it? How many players? Not 0. Oh god, I'm so tempted, but no, we'll do this legit. Play against a computer? Sure. Player 1, use Control 1 to enter your name, press start when finished. Do you even get 5 letters? You do, okay, cool. Yeah, you could be a Bubsy. That's great.
Here are the categories.
I want Hog Wild. I want Hog Wild. It's my speciality. If you want a different set of categories, press it. No, give it. We're Hog Wildin'. Yeah, Hog Wild, American history, recreation, food, bicycle parts, and authors. We could be playing hogs right now, it's true.
The answer is
Nonsense, or where you might go to get your pig cleaned. Hogwash. We played this before. We played the SNES version of this. What was the occasion? It must have shown up in like a top 20 or something. Boodaloo, get your pig clean. The answer is Cotter class Clatch, which included Epstein, Barberine, and Horshack. Man, I hear Epstein is just like brain chaff. Like everything just goes numb. Yeah, dude. There's a name that hasn't aged well. We're going to recreation. In a traditional peanut race, you push a peanut along the floor using only this part of your body. Sorry, that's incorrect. What is your date? I don't know, contestant. What's yours? Is it your nose? I was gonna guess nose. It was nose! Okay, I would have had that if I hadn't gone for the meme answer.
the answer is
The answer is from German for bite bag. It's a type of backpack used by hikers. Knapsack, right? God damn it, I was goofing. We're here to goof. It's fine. The sleeping bag also a knapsack? You're right. Back to Hog Wild.
the answer is
The Larousse Encyclopedia of Animal Life says everything about this African mammal is ugly. What? A warthog. Okay. The hogwart. That is ugly. She's a woman after hogs as well. Scottish New Year's Eve celebration of going house to house. Hogsmas? Why is Alistair Breck doing the wily eyebrows? Hogsmas. Boo! Why is there no Hogsmas? Never heard those things about life class. The question about hogwash. Couldn't help myself. Hogmanay? Hogman? You made that up. I call bullshit. Food.
The answer is
What's food? Spicy, icy Spanish tomato soup. That's gazpacho. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. The name escaped me. I remembered it from Cook Serve Delicious, but I couldn't remember what it was. Pot. I think it's just, I don't think there's a T in it. Well, we're about to find out. You're right. Got all settled in a Yu-Gi-Oh deck and then went, but now we were going to print your favorite deck archetype with 5 new cards in it, so come to December, I'll be $30
the answer
for it.
is
If you've run Hog Wild through this category, you've done it in this way. Oh! Whole hog? Hog style. You're right. Good call, 2-hit. Very nice. That was a fun category. I enjoyed that. Let's do more
the
food.
answer is
Term for pasta that remains firm to... I know this one. I know this. Because this is how I like my pasta. Al Dental. My good friend down the street, Al Dental. He comes over and makes my pasta for me. Alberto Dente. Doesn't everyone like their pasta that way? They should. No judgments, but you should.
the answer is
Dish made of meat in pastry and named for Napoleon's nemesis. Napoleon's nemesis? Fuck. God damn it, Jenny. Harvey Dente, the Italian Two-Face? Beef, is that beef Wellington? I'll try it. I don't give a shit. Napoleon's nemesis was... I really wish they hadn't put all these letters on just one line. They should have at least split it into 2. Hey, that's it. Damn. Good call, Eva. Very nice. Food for more. Pork Waterloo.
the answer is
the steak pepper? Interesting. I didn't know that. Fuck Jenny, but I didn't know that. Favorite NPC name, Biff Wellington. Main dish ordered most often in American restaurants. What dish would have been... I was thinking burger. In American restaurants circa 1993. What if I put it in hamburger as cheeseburger? Not that. Heart attack burger. Is it cheeseburger? Rob, I swear to God, if it's cheeseburger. Really?
the answer is
Should we believe them on that? River enthusiasts know that in the US, these are usually classed from... I didn't even get finished reading it. Class from 1 to 6. Rapids? Like river rapids? Okay, let's try it. Boom, there we go. Common meals are so dependent, subject on the family you come from. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Well, let's keep wrecking our
The
reation.
answer is
In the US, no company can sell a 3-wheeled ATV, which is this. Trike? A trike. Not that. Tricycle? Checking the most ordered food in 12 U.S. states, including Michigan, Rhode Island, and a whole swath of southern states. Or the top takeout honors according to eaters. That's very interesting. That's very all-terrain vehicle. Okay.
the answer
Sure.
is
Primary author of the Declaration of Independence. It's Jefferson, right? Thomas Jefferson. Your mom, Nicolas Cage, Madison. Wait, was it Madison? Oh shit. I'm gonna try Jefferson. And then you can rub it in my face if it was Madison. Or if I spell his name wrong. I mean, it was the 100 one, so I mean, it had to be easy. God himself. Madison had a lot to say about the founding documents. Is only tangentially involved with them. Fortune hunters in the post-war South named for the luggage they carried. Carpetbaggers. I remember that from Gone with the Wind. Frankly, Alex, I don't give a damn.
the answer is
The U.S. was involved in a bitter struggle between factions in this Asian country from 1950 to... God damn it, Jenny. At least wait until I finish reading it. Where are we going? Authors?
the answer is
This is where I'm really going to embarrass myself. While many people shortened their last names in the 1700s, this author lengthened his from... Daniel Defoe? I mean, I shouldn't buzz in on these because I don't know the fucking answer. Willem
the
Dafoe.
answer is
Begun as a survival program for British sailors in World War I. Jenny is out for blood now. First of these schools in the U.S. opened Outward Bound. All right, we have left my area of expertise. Bicycle parts.
the answer is
Steal the body of a bike, but make it look like someone else did it. What? 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 Oh, frame! Frame! Oh, I get... Oh my god, I hate Jeopardy. I hate Jeopardy so much. Stupid ass trivia TV show think they're more clever than they are. Jesus. Take me back to American history, please. Vice president charged with both treason and treason and murder? Who was that? Milkad. I should have known that. I should have known that. We had that stupid, oh my God, hold that thought. Yeah, the Got Milk commercial. With this type of brake, you won't leave rings. Coaster? Oh, okay.
The answer is
The angel of the battlefield who established the American Red Cross. Who is this, chat? I don't know who this is. This is somebody, Claire Barton. Is that right? Johnny Cross. Barton, okay. Sorry, it's like, isn't that the name of the lady from Back to the Future Part 3? And I was like, am I being fucked with? Oh, God. Jeopardy usually accepts surnames? Okay.
the answer is
You can get a good grip on this mustache, but don't do it in public. I got it. Handlebar. Handlebar, handlebar, handlebar. Porn stash is technically a good answer too. I like to think real Trebek would have accepted that.
the answer is
Just the extremity to get the bike going. Extremity. The Thunderbar. Yes. Ped. How is that? See, now Jeopardy's fucking my brain because I'm trying to make a terrible pun out of all of these. Said something about the wheel. Said something about the wheel. Okay, well, she don't know either. Your mom spoke! Spoke! Oh my God. That's terrible and I hate it. God, I hate Jeopardy. This is great. I will say Jeopardy is infinitely more fun when you have a group of people.
the answer is
Mark Twain said this man scored 114 offenses against literary art on just one page of the Deer. Who wrote the Deer Slayer? I don't know who wrote the Deer Slayer. I never read it. Fun when everyone's just shitposting answers. Who is Michael? I did not write the Deer Slayer. You think I wrote anything of note in my life? Come on. Cooper? I'm going to try Cooper. Because James Fenmore is a lot to fucking write. Dale Cooper. Damn fine literary work. Damn fine.
the answer is
Jim Coops. 1988 Pulitzer plot. Look home. Fuck. Take it. God, I don't even give a shit. Look Homeward, A Life of This Man, Thomas Wolfe, whatever. I Live Again. Welcome back, Manic. We're getting her ass kicked. It's Jenny, man.
Is.
Jenny's out for blood. The Grew Prize Dahlias and had an enormous savior at his Hollywood home, Oscott. Wow. L. Frank Baum. Who knew that? Anyone in chat know that? Anyone in chat want to pretend they knew that? You have to get both of these or you lose. No, we still go on to round 2. He was the most famous resident of Oxford, Mississippi. Who was the most who was this? Most famous resident of Oxford, Mississippi. Yeah, you don't actually lose Jeopardy until the final question. There's an Oxford, Mississippi. Share. Give me a surname, Chad. I'll believe you. 30 seconds. Johnson. Faulkner. Let's try Faulkner. Oh my God. Oh my God. Time for double Jeopardy. Dun, dun, dun. Bing is a search engine.
Here are the categories.
Here are the categories. TV numbers. Art. 3-syllable words. Nature. Africa. And colleges. Oh boy. Oh God. Oh no, we don't get to choose.
The answer is
Oh. The larvae of moths and butterflies. Chrysalis? Oh God, can I spell this? Oh God, you're giving me all these different options. Actually, you're right. You're right. It's caterpillar, isn't it? Yeah, the larva. Yeah. Yep, that was it. God, I forget they make everything red during Double Jeopardy. It looks like we're in hell now. 3-syllable words.
the answer is
Alaskan city that lost a bid for the 1994 Winter Olympics. Anchorage? It's like the only one I know. And it's 3 syllables, so it must be right. Doodle-doo. What's up, Emerald? How you doing? We're playing an old man trivia game for old men.
the answer is
The 2 colors in a rainbow that have 3 syllables are indigo and this one. Violet? Violence! 3-syllable words for... Oh, Christ. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord, wager it all. Wool wax is another name for this sheep... What? Sheep grease? What? Linolene? It all comes down to you, Arcane. Lanolin? Lanolin. 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 Okay. Lanolin. You're right. Look at all my monies. Guess I'm laughing at sheep grease. 3-syllable words for 800. To pound, crush, or grind into a powder. Fuck. Pulverize. Nice. Well said. Well said, Jenny. Well said. Crunk.
the answer is
The first 3-syllable word in the Star Spangled Banner. Perilous. Perilous. Yeah. Yes! Nervously singing to myself. Hey, did you see me doing that? Like, oh, say, can you see the mountains early light? Na, 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 na. Well, categories look really weird when they're incomplete, so let's go back to nature. Colleges for 1,000, I would rather die.
The answer is
Understood, Emerald. Thank you so much. Type of plant such as cactus and aloe mean this name means juice. Succulent. It's succulent. Succulent. Oh, she almost got the suck away from me. The suck. Succubus. Now, can I spell it correctly? That's the more important question. Boom. I bought some yesterday. Succulent's too long to fit on the butt of sweatpants.
the answer is
Owls depend on their keen sense of sight and this to hunt. Sense of sight and hearing. Aliens say chutzpah. I'm right. They're inquisitive nature. Heat vision.
the answer is
Tropical woods with at least 100 inches of precipitation annually. Is that jungle? Rainforest. How is this a question? Forrest Gump. How is that a question? How would anybody not know that? Maybe this was before public schools were drilling into everyone's head that like the Amazon is just being completely obliterated.
The answer is
Collective name of the 3 kinds of North American wild sheep. Jesus, Jenny. Bighorn. Well, shit. Sheep triads. They're sheep. God, they're just sheep. All right, we're on to art.
the answer is
Painting inanimate objects, not people. Still life. I only know mutton. Has to be some questions for the intended child audience of the game. No, there doesn't. There really doesn't. I think on the NES there's like a Jeopardy Junior or something.
the answer is
Non-Super Nintendo. American painter famous for scenes of the sea, rural America, and the Civil War. Oh, I feel like I should know this. Homer. Yeah, you had a deep thought. Bob Ross. American Gothic guy. Oh, we're on to TV numbers.
The
Okay, these are
answer
gonna be
is-
terrible. Cookie Burns working address. 77 Sunset Strip. What's a dude? This is you're getting into early like
answer is-
80s 90s. Music Sunday in the Park with George is based on a painting by this French art. Wow. Okay. They realize I have $10,000 and they are not screwing around.
the answer is
College is a type of shoe or cloth or where Rhodes Scholarship will get you. Okay, yeah, they're buzzing in the second they can. Nowhere? Remember, this is 1993. Jenny and Rob have joined forces.
the answer is
The overly ornate style which succeeded mannerism and preceded Rococo. Somebody has to know this, right? Overly ornate. Is that Baroque? Stick figures? I mean, Baroque is overly ornate, and that's what I love about it. Boom! Art Deco, macaroni. Art for 1,000. Oh, shit. It's all on the line. Belgian surrealist with a penchant for painting his bowler hats. Who it be? Magritte? Is that Magritte? Mag. I have to make sure I spell this right. Answer is veggie burgers. Magritte. You're right. You have $21,000. I mean, we're done, right? We're pretty much done. Bang Baroque, don't fix it. Daily doubles easiest question of Calgary and Bubsy is gonna be rich. Could I blow this question and do nothing else and win? I think I can, right? Let's do the 1,000. Time to take a dive. Oddish, what was that? What was the question we wanted to ask Emerald earlier as a representative youngster in the glue? Oh, it was the we had a sound effect in Harley's Humongous Adventure that sounded like the Roblox oof, and we needed confirmation. Let's just speedrun this.
The answer is.
Can't lose. It was King Leopold II's personal domain in Africa until the Belgian got. Well, okay, they're not gonna let me buzz in anymore anyway, so fuck it, we're done. Congo Free State, apparently. I wonder if Alex would have stuffed your shit if you only said Congo. I absolutely watched the extended video about the youth. Yeah, definitely. The only river that completely crosses the Sahara Desert. Wait, is that the Nile? Does that actually cross the Sahara, or is it? Yeah, okay, cool. Walk off the set after declaring yourself the winner. Flip the double bird on your way out.
The answer is.
Francis Scott Key was a member of the society that founded this African country. What's up, Traydon? Good to see you. Liberia, that's interesting. You know that Grandpa Bubsy fell asleep mid-show. I mean, just looked at him. He's like tweaked out of his mind right now.
The answer is.
His country and its equatorial namescape, Equatorial Guinea? Guinea, yeah. Can't lie, I want to play Messiah. It looks like ass. It looks like that fun kind of old school jank. Grandpa Bubsy looks like Pierce from Community.
The answer is.
Every winter, a famous road rally race is run from Paris to the capital of Senegal. Dakar? To something? Dakar. Drinking Dakar with Damar. TV numbers. Oh boy, my favorite. In a 60s sitcom, officers Tootie and Muldoon patrolled in the Bronx in this vehicle. Car 54, where are you? I can't do these. I'm not culturally literate enough for these. What's up, Echo Far? How you doing? Bubsy's kicking ass. Bubsy was a group effort. Number of lives led by Richard Carlson while portraying Herbert Philbrick. Which show is this? Used to watch a lot of Nick at Night. Then you would own this category, like for sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna bet anything on Final Jeopardy. I'm just gonna ride. I'm just gonna ride on it. 3. Yeah, so sometimes they simulate a human buzzing in on something, hoping that the answer will come to them and then failing.
The answer is.
I demand you bet exactly $2. Will do. Each day, Art Linkletter interviewed this many children on his house party show. 4? That is incredibly specific. I suppose if one of them answered all the rest of these questions correctly, the number of Sergeant Friday's badge which a Dragnet fan could tell you. That Dragnet fan being Jenny. 714-1312. 8675309.
The answer is
Home of over 52,000 Buckeyes. 90210. Beep-doop. Ohio State University. Bladoo. Rob looks distressed when he gets a question right. Hell.
the answer is
My ass. Latin for field or college grounds. Campus. The Ohio State University. Rah.
the answer is
In 1934, Gerald Ford was voted MVP of the school's football team. Campo is Spanish for field. University of Michigan. It's interesting, they won't give a detailed incorrect answer. They either give the correct answer or they do question marks. MVP of pardoning Nixon. Women's college that shares Harvard's classes, housing, and facilities, but something, 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 something. Radcliffe. Separate but equal, obviously. Doodly-doo. Final Jeopardy. Harvard 2, Harvard harder. Our final category is actors and roles. Bubsy, it is your turn for Final Jeopardy. Your wager, $2. Sean Connery, Richard Todd, and Dick Gautier have all played this legendary fugitive. Well, I don't know the other two actors. And I don't know... Big Dick Gautier. Ezra Miller. Richard Kimball? The Immortal Spaniard? I'm gonna put in Kimball. Zardos! Penis. Just put penis. Just draw penis in. Rob, it is your turn for Final Jeopardy. He's wagering all but 2,000. Kimball from the Fugitive, where's play for? Yeah, that's definitely not the right answer. Jenny's going all in. Prisoner 6. Exclamation points.
the Final Jeopardy answer is
Final Jeopardy answer is Robin Hood. Sean Connery played Robin Hood? Jenny, you're right. You did get it, Echo Far. Dang. Nice. Rob, you're right. Bubsy, you're wrong. Congratulations, Bubsy, you're a new Jeopardy champion. That smug asshole there. Smugging it up in his smug sweater. Our smile is off and he's just like, this is better than you. It's so tempting to just get up from the computer and just wander off for like the next 12 minutes. Just leave it on this screen until quitting time. This is Bubsy's punishment in hell after he died ingloriously from taking a meteor to the face. This is legit a fun stream game. Yeah, I can't help it. I'm sorry, wait, does a Nintendo Power Magazine have an entire toothpaste spread on Jeopardy? No, God, no, Jesus, of course not, Trade On. There's a 4-page spread on it. Dainty collar disguises weird long neck unlike the other 2 contestants. Yeah, Rob is, oh God, yeah. Why? Well, let's talk about it. Goodbye, Jeopardy. I'm impressed with how many voice clips they snuck into that. They did put some significant effort in. Rob and Jenny are push pops. Or maybe they're Rock'em Sock'em robots that have been rocked and socked. Okay, so why El Niso Gallo? Thank you for the follow very much. I can tell you enjoyed Jeopardy just as much as the rest of us. So, what do they spend this feature on? Jeopardy starring Alex Trebek. Think you're pretty good coming up with questions for the television program. This is your chance to become a Jeopardy contestant. The answer is, with 350 categories, Jeopardy for the Super NES is much greater depth than past video versions. Digitize Alex Trebek. Some example questions. The daily double. One of the best ways to make your money multiply is to bet big. You can come up with the right question on a daily double. 1 is hidden in regular Jeopardy. 2 in double Jeopardy. I didn't even notice that. Huh. Some more example questions. Speed spelling. Just some tactics on spelling things. Oh, apparently you can hold the R button while holding the control pad to speed up the cursor. Rapid ring. The game displays a question for a few moments, then allows 10 seconds for players to ring in. If you know the question, start tapping the A button even before the ring-in period starts. In regular Jeopardy, the answers range in value from $100 to $500. Difficulty tends to increase and value goes up. You can select new categories at the end. Double Jeopardy, there's a lot more stage in Double Jeopardy. 200 to 1,000, select new categories. A lot of example questions. They run down Final Jeopardy. Oh, these are like they're quizzing you on this. So they have a bunch of example questions, and then the answers here, down here, and then they tell you how much those are worth, and then you can gauge how ready you are to face Jeopardy. So if you scored $5,100 to $6,800, put the stamp on your entry card and drop it in the mail. Tell Alex you're on your way. Buy the plane ticket. Go ahead and plan the vacation you'll take with some of your winnings. Tell the local Chevy dealer what color you want the Corvette to be. You're ready for primetime Jeopardy. $3,400 to $5,000 or so. You didn't totally crash and burn, but you better put in some practice time before you think about showing your face on national television. Plug in your Jeopardy game pack and work your way to a video championship to prove you have the mettle and the mind to take on 2 real contestants. And then, if you scored nothing to $3,400, don't do it. Don't mail that entry. Trying out for televised Jeopardy spot would result in total humiliation. You aren't ready for primetime Jeopardy. The other contestants would chew you up and spit you out. Perhaps Wheel of Fortune is more your speed. Wow. Wow. Now there's an existential crisis of a question. What is 10? Who was Robin Hood? What was nothing? What is a palm tree? Who was Jack Palance? What is 10? What is a cartridge? Who is Puss in Boots? What is a mouse? What is female? What is baklava? What is a royal flush? What is New Orleans? What is the Star Spangled Banner? What is Taipei? And who is Bob Newhart? I Lost on Jeopardy by Weird Al Yankovic starts playing. Is that an actual Weird Al song? That's a good question. Actually, what was the answer for what was nothing? The Emperor's new clothes were made from this. All right, nice. What is 10? The answer is the faces of Dr. Lau plus the faces of Eve. Okay, weird. 9 was via all workers in an ant colony are this sex. Oh yeah, that's an interesting bit of trivia. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. So chat, you could take the quiz if you want. You could decide if you're ready for the real deal Jeopardies, or at least real deal Jeopardy from the early 1990s, if anything. So yeah, good times. You know what? I hate Jeopardy, but it's definitely more manageable with friends. So, all right. I guess we could play this tonight if you want. I definitely want to play this. I definitely want to see if this game's worth anything. I guess if you want to do one more game tonight. You beat Jeopardy with a little help from our friends. Just a little help. Just a little lifeline. So how many of you used to watch the animated Addams Family in the early 90s? Because I didn't, because I thought it looked like ass. I thought it looked terrible. Creepiest Family on the Block is back with their second Super NES action game. The first game featured Gomez's starring role, but this time around it's Pugsley who gets the nod. Wednesday likes to have a little twisted fun with her husky little sibling Pugsley. She sounds obscuring and spelunking about the family mansion, trying to scrounge up ooky and obscure odds and ends. Wednesday won't tell Pugsley where any of the items are located, but we will. Ocean has created a doozy of a game based on the animated cartoon series. With some creative searching, hidden items can be found in practically every level. Secret rooms abound in this game too. The game has no time limits to take the time to explore every nook and cranny in every area. Looked like ass was kind of the default for 90s animated shows. I mean, not the Warner Brothers ones. I really like the look of the Warner Brothers animated shows. I want to request this with the mandatory watch 3 episodes before and 3 episodes after. Yeah, that's not happening. Fugsley Scavenger Hunt. Raul Julia only over here. I think there's something to be said for the original black and white TV show. I feel I saw a couple episodes of that when I was a kid, and it was enjoyable in that kitschy's 50s way. So it looks like we're looking for Moldy Cheese, Octopus Ink, Dragon's Fire, Spider Venom, Normal Underwear, and Magician's Gloves. We should play the one good game based off a 90s cartoon, DuckTales. I must have beaten DuckTales back in like issue 8 of Nintendo Power, I'm pretty sure. And funny enough, DuckTales was a cover feature of, I believe, issue 8 of Nintendo Power. We still have not reached DuckTales 2 though. DuckTales 2 is featured in the magazine, but we're not there yet. Have you played the remastered DuckTales? I have not, actually. I have not. Nutting is funny. If I were playing a trivia game briefly and a question was this TV series was based on Charles A's series of gloomy New Yorker cartoons. Oh, that's awesome. So Octopus Inc. is in these bath and water themed areas, and you fight a quadrupus at the end. The Moldy Cheese is in Lurch's Lair, which apparently has a bunch of cannons and missiles and stuff in it. And oh god, I didn't mean to do that. No, that's not what I want. I mean, apparently it is, though. Area 3, Spider Venom is in Uncle Fester's lab. The Dragonfire is in Grandma's crystal ball. And there's Star Fox. Not so fast, Star Fox. Alright, well, let's give this a try. DuckTales Remastered came out 10 years ago. I feel old. Tell me about it. Time has no meaning anymore. Don't do that to yourself. DuckTales can be straight garbage, but still has the moon theme. Good point. Good point. Unfortunately, it isn't garbage. Fortunately, it is a legit, very fun game. The Addams Family, the Pugsley Scavenger Hunt. Now, DuckTales 2 I've never played. I've always wanted to, and I never have. So I am rather looking forward to getting to that. That might be the best way to put this in. Yeah, that'll work. Even looks like Fugsley's Scavenger Hunt. Addams Family Hunt Pugsley Scavenger. Fun fact, it only took 2 episodes for the powers to be to decide that Minerva Mink pushed the envelope too much even by the rest of the show's standards. All of other appearances were cameos, their body shape got drastically watered down. Okay. Oh boy. It's Ocean. We're gonna be in some quality work then. I'm back. It's time for... Yeah, not really. You just missed Jeopardy. And for once, I'm so sorry to say that. Because now you have to watch this. We begin! No story, no moral, no nothing. Is this where the octopus ink is? You're not going to get any help from me. She looks terrible. We going in here? All right. Welcome to the Addams family bathroom. There's a duck. There was a duck. He's dead now. Jesus, sweet God, what the hell? I think the only buttons in this game are run and jump. I think that's it. Everything makes farting noises in this. The rubber duckies also turn into blood. Deep regret for 500 was a shitty SNES game. Why does everything fart? What the hell? Oh, well, I guess I'm dead. I'd be fair to say I kind of like the graphical style in some ways. Pretty awkward. Sound and music seem pretty good. Start the whole level over. You fell for a trap at the very end. Eat shit. That's interesting. If you hold Y to run, he actually poses. Like he gon' go fast. Exit me. Controller's really slippery and I don't think it's the soap. If you're not running, the control isn't too bad. Like, I'm not holding run now. Okay, there we go. Oh, shit. I can stand on these. I love these sounds. I don't. Fucking despise these sounds. I probably could have skipped that by bouncing off of that guy. Fucking Jesus, man. Why do kids love farts? Make everything fart and we'll be golden, Terry. Thanks, Echo Fart. Why is everything farts? Why must life be farts? Honk! Fart! Sound Designer Network is at Amazon, seemingly. So about the SNES, sometimes you get genuinely amazing games, sometimes you get farting his way up a vertical corridor at a bathroom level. Is he farting red? Is he farting blood? No, he's just murdering the shit out of all of these creatures. He's just crushing them under his childish boots. Jesus Christ. It'd be crazy that actually no farce this game is Josh making all those noises. That his family diet is atrocious, it is true. Child kills baby duck by sharding blood. Everything is just honking and... Oh my God. Everything just sounds terrible in this. Okay, I think I have to find 3 of those question marks to get out of here. I want a Mario ROM hack where every sound is a wet fart now. Enemy density is something else. Now, to be fair, I think I took a secret shortcut that let me skip a few levels. Oh, thank Jesus, my earbuds just died. Oh, thank you, Lord. No, oh, God damn it. Actual game looks not awful, but the enemy sounds are loud. Okay, I get what we're doing now. I get it. I kind of get it. I mostly get it. Boom! All right, I got it. I'm making things happen now. Shit. Okay, I just have to do the rest of this level without getting hit. Easy peasy. Lemon squeeze. I can't tell you how happy I am to not be able to hear this game anymore. It just thrills me to my very core. Why do you do this to yourself? I don't know. Oh god. Okay, this is fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Down here? Okay. The fart button for chat. No. Okay, now we're swimming. Or walking. Or I don't know what the hell we're doing. Is that a cat? Oh, I can still explode people underwater. If they have the misfortune of touching my shoes, they just explode. Why are there cats underwater? Surely you've heard of a catfish. Okay. Fair. I accept this. Aha. Mines. And the meows are layering. I'm so glad I can't hear this. I'm so happy. Reminder, one of the largest streamers I watch accidentally giving his awesome fart button with no cooldown chat procedure. Hard crash stream. Cats fart just like all the rest. Okay, good. That gives me some peace of mind here. Splat. Just can't believe the absolute shit sound design in the game. You think that's bad? You have no idea how hard you have to mash just to swim up in this, in the water levels. What the hell was that? What are you doing? What the hell is that? I found a button that doesn't make any sense. L. L makes him do some really weird shit. And because it is so hard to swim up, I'm not sure you can avoid taking damage from that guy. Top tier sound work. God, that is so hard to do. Alright, I guess the button is back behind this dipshit. Or not. Turns out giving 1,000 people a fart button they can spam with no cooldown equals crashing stream while you faintly hear the streamer dying of laughter of the storm fart sound. So I gotta find a question mark. Oh, I don't know what just happened. Okay. Sure. Sure, I'm okay with this. Rich! I have $24 signs. Not dollars, dollar signs. I think we're just descending through this shitstorm of a level. Shit. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's great. That's exactly what I wanted. Nope, we're done. And that's the power hours for the night. That's the power hours, folks. That's what you came out for. This is the death Pugsley deserves. Oh my god. Alrighty then, chat room. You try working through the fart storm. You trying to work through this fart storm makes this way funnier. You could have ended on Jeopardy highs. Too late to get my money back? Yes. Absolutely, without a doubt, yes. So, okay, so what did we do? What have we done? We did Area 1-1. We did Area 1-2. Or no. Area 1-2, we skipped to this hidden room, and that let us skip from Area 1-2 to 1-5. That's what happened there. So we skipped 1-3, which was apparently a climb. And we skipped 1-4, which is a big cube. Yeah, we went to 1-5, which sucked. And then 1-6 was okay. And then we got through 1-7, and then we descended like halfway through 1-8. If we had made it through 1-8, and apparently there's a spike maze at the bottom of that, and then made it through 1-9, we would have fought the Quadrupus for Octopus Inc. And then we could have gone to the moldy cheese room. Well, also 1-8, fuck, 8 levels of water. Imagine you spend 100 points, press the fart button. If that fart sound was a sound alert, I would press it constantly. I love it when you all basically explain to yourselves why I will never do something. You basically outline the reasoning that I would give for not doing something. Because you're a quitter. I am when it leads to me keeping my sanity. All 275,000 of my coins would vanish in an instant. We all ship posted art and any authority to give us a bad idea. It's true. It is, without a doubt, absolutely true. Double that, make it a reverse fart noise or reverb. God, Jesus. Part of me regrets putting the Bubsy voice on I like this, okay? He talks about wanting to reduce the number of dragon coins out there, but he won't do anything about it. Guess which you will never, ever have. All right, well, we're done. We did it. We've survived another evening of the Power Hours, and we've done all the Super NES features in this issue. Go us. Good for us. Good for us, I say. The next time we reconvene for the Power Hours, which will be on Thursday, I believe we'll be taking a look. Well, actually, there's something like a dozen or so pages between here and the Game Boy features. So depending on how mischievous y'all get with those, or what's actually featured between here and the Game Boy regions, we may just be doing that on Thursday, and possibly longer. But we will eventually get to the Game Boy stuff. I already forgot what's in there. It's a similar smattering of oddities as the SNES game. So, thanks for this stream. Even if you won't let us have nice things. General schedule reminder: I do not stream on Sundays, so no stream tomorrow night. On Monday, we'll be back to Quest for Glory 1, auguring towards finishing it, I think. Not sure when we'll actually finish it. So Wednesday will almost surely be something else. Tuesday might also be something else. We'll just play that by ear. Power Hours, of course, on Thursday. Friday is going to be manual night. I am going to get out my vast collection of printed PC game manuals, and we're going to read through as many of them as we can. I mean, not read straight through them, but show them on stream, talk about them, read the interesting parts out of them. You may be able to convince me to read you the entirety of the Steel Chronicles, if we're in such a mood. And then, of course, more Power Hours on Saturday. So nice full week coming up. We've got an exciting new feature on Friday. We've got the old standby of the Power Hours. We're going to be finishing Quest for Glory, and then we got a little mystery, a little adventure in there of what we may end up doing on Tuesday and Wednesday. Looking forward to the Skulljagger novella. Oh yeah, we need to come back to that at some point, don't we? I don't have that. I don't have the Skulljagger epic, but that could be rectified. So anyway, gang, let me go find somebody for us to raid. Go see who's up and about. So far the ideal GPG stream would be Eternal Sonata and Bubsy at the same time with a fart button. Yeah, that's basically my night. That the very thought of that will keep me up at night, I think. All right, well, I'm just gonna send you over to Smite, because Smite is playing his Chaos Damage Suffler, and this shit is so funny. I love it. So can't believe they wrote a full short story for this shitty platform. You know what? We'll go through it one of these days. We'll do it. It's too curious not to. And I mean, if Manual Night is a big hit next week, all the more reason to do Skulljagger and, you know, other interesting printed game adjacent things. Like the Super Mario Brothers Choose Your Own Adventure books. I think we've talked about that previously. So yeah, this upcoming Friday could be a pretty big watershed, chat. If y'all enjoy just going through a bunch of printed media, this could open some new doors for us. And there's nothing I love more than opening some doors. Let me tell you what. So anyway, gang, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for yet another rollicking night of the Power Hours. We had our highs, we had our lows, we laughed, we cried, we played this shitty game here. But thanks again for coming out. Hopefully I will see you on Monday when we pick back up with Quest for Glory. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.